Cathedrals everywhere for those with ICC. Stone, needs the help.
1 game left in Korea, and then a couple of games left in China as well after this. Has it started already? Let's peep. Hey, Chibi did say she was ticking it.
Did you lose your student visa cover? Or did you need a scholarship explicitly?
Wait, forfeited
What changed about your eligibility? How would playing jeopardize it? Is Stalker the best player in Korea?
Yeah, I think so.
Prop is the best player. Ah, I see, Kappa. So you're just fucked, man. Bit of a why don't you get a job angle. Wait, are you in America right now, Kappa? When are you going back?
It does seem odd, GB. I don't know. Forfeit feels like the only explanation. Maybe we'll see a little bit on the graphic afterwards. Was anyone actually have eyes on it?
And for how long?
And the last Lionel. Yeah, let's see what Lionel says. I'll figure it out.
Remember when you said Stalker is nothing and it was all proper on Falcons? Genuinely zero recollection of me saying that, but I say a lot of stuff, so I'll take your word for it, mate. They said, do you remember when you said that Stalker was nothing and it's all proper on Falcons?
That doesn't sound like something you said.
I don't know, I'm just in no position to interrogate thoughts right now.
Memories are not your own.
Struggling to close a plastic bag, so like... If you're playing checkers, I'm trying to breathe. I'm manually breathing.
He's locked in a one-on-one with the tail end of a dumpling. It's not going well.
Fuck you. What's up, Neuroski? Yeah, it's possible that Kappa has a degree in squares.
Alright. Let's show off.
Whoa. Tempted with that clock off, man.
You're going after this game anyway, no?
Yeah. I did some research and it's looking like since his work visa was denied while others are on tourist visa, working visas are harder to get. Yeah, I think like once you've had a working visa denied, you're not going to get an ESTA approved, you know? Like you're not going to get ESTA approval if you applied for a working visa.
There's too much of a risk that you're just going to work anyway.
Because they'll assume, they're going to assume that you're just going to show up and work.
Because if you say, can I come to your country and I'm going to do some work, and they say, no, you can't do that, and they go, well, okay, can I come, but I promise I won't do any work. Yeah, like an unrelated but a holiday around about the same time, but I won't be working now. They were penalised. I think they just forfeited for being late. Okay, yeah, and that's what we suspected.
Coffer's starting to be a midwife. Was someone late to games? Where'd the hack go? Our game's over, Vesper.
Solus Victorium were. So they had to forfeit first map.
26th and 10 for sure. Yeah, I mean, like, I wonder if anyone gets, like, Esther's declined. I feel like that's still probably, like, automatic, but it's getting progressively more difficult to travel to the United States, right? Like, it's just getting harder no matter what you do.
Yeah, there always seems to be a jump up in information you have to submit each time I do it, I swear, as well.
I haven't done it. I haven't applied for an Esther in ages. My last Esther application was like in 2023 or something, and I still had a working visa when I applied for it. Hey, Ricardo. Because I think my working visa lasted until N24 or something. It was really long.
I can't remember. Actually, I can check mine. I mean, do it without revealing all my details. But I think mine ended up the end of 23.
23.
We had to get like a new one each year.
The Kronks did me right with the. I don't know if they did me right or if they did it wrong, but it worked out. But yeah, it was like a really long one.
Yeah, mine was. Yeah, we just got one for 22, one for 23.
What do you actually get out of esports loot boxes? Me personally, I don't even look when I open them. I just look at my watch hours afterwards and think, yeah, this is worthwhile for me. You get esports out of the box. That's right. You get a slice of Jane. I talk to the watch. You feel the skin you really wanted. You got the Vancouver Reaper. I think I got Hongzhou Spark Reaper. I think I got Trans Reaper.
Sanjin can be your beard in marriage. Everyone trying to marry Sanjin these days. She will not get traded in this series or else. What fucking YouTube emote is that one called?
Is it guaranteed legendary out of every box? I don't think so.
Red face, droopy eyes. Red face, droopy eyes.
Trying to sting homosexual with it. Every way to die. Oofed. Seven hours from right now.
Pretty me, eh?
Yep. How does Big E do it?
Hey, you got the treadmill, no? Little treadmill.
I've been standing. Desk. I've been rotating postures. Surely some of the BlizzCon teams get shafted by visa issues. Yeah, I thought as much, right, Kaffa? Because like, I think they've already started applying. Is the thing. Because we're not applying for them.
Wait, we don't.
Because.
Does everyone need a visa?
Well, we don't. Like as Australians, we for sure don't.
Yeah, because we didn't need a visa last time.
Because we do visa free. But like some countries do, and like those countries that do, they're applying for them. Like anyone that made top 16 for Korea is getting applications for America as well. But we don't get those. But like Estes is like still a 2-day turnaround, you know? So like that's no problem.
Estes are really quick.
Yeah, Estes are really fast. Like even now, if there's like some additional hoops to jump through, they're still really fast.
Yeah, it's just like a longer form to fill in. It doesn't actually. I don't think it's not changed for processing time from my experience at least.
Yeah, just relying on Hamster to accurately fill out a form. Like,
GG.
It's cooked. Did you have to submit your social media? I mean, the ESTA applications have always, like, all, like, US stuff have always had, like, a bunch of different boxes for social media and stuff like that. I think the Trump admin, like, increased the, like, level of, like, mandatoriness.
Yeah.
Like, more requirement for, like, you needing to submit that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
so that they can,
my memory of it is it's like wider reaching than before.
Yeah. Because I remember you would see like the occasional story of like, oh, you know, I got turned away for having a picture of like, you know, like the Simpson shoes profile picture, the like kind of clownified like JD Vance stuff. Simpson shoes 1, 2, 3. Like, see this guy's profile picture when you click on him? Like, he sounds like some Aussie like got turned away for having that picture on his phone or something like that. I remember seeing a story about that. For real though, Unter, they just find a VOD of you with your hat on and you're fine. Just put the hat on when you go through, you know?
Out of gas after Crazy Raccoon. Zeta needs to lock in today. It's not their best work.
They usually break your balls pretty hard in American immigration, to be honest.
It's the toughest one by far. Every time.
Like, they really, yeah. I don't know. They're always like, I don't know if strict is right, but I don't know. They just be taking up your time when you go there. Like,
don't make me tell a fucking ting story again, like in half an hour conversation. Half an hour conversation. Like, the TLDR for everyone is, at a certain point during my immigration, he made me listen to the Ting-Tings and asked if I knew the band. How was that relevant?
Did they ask you, what are your thoughts on the current administration? Did they actually ask you that, Cover?
No way.
You should just say, you know, you think they're doing great work. Can you fucking stand me in? Like, I swear you got asked that once. I've never been asked anything political. It's always just like, what are you doing?
Just logistics. Yeah. Tell me about the job.
And I would always be like, yeah, I'm like here.
Where is it?
I'm here to like, I'm here for like a photo shoot, you know, because I like go do some like photos for fucking SSG or whatever.
This guy's trying to convince him he's a model.
What's a photo shoot, you know? What's this? What's your job? Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, there's always just like a million follow-up questions. Blah, blah, blah. Well, how many people work there? Okay, did you get paid? Okay, like the guy, maybe like the guy's just fishing for another job or something, you know? Like, well, how many any jobs going at your place? Yeah.
He actually wants to put in a CV there.
All right, I'll stamp you through as long as you hand this CV to your boss. Sound like a deal? All right.
I mostly just like swear at young Korean men for a few hours a day, try to diminish their feelings of self-worth and to hope that they'll play a video game better. Did you have a visa for SSG? No. SSG was like really short travel.
It's like a week or two, right? For like playoffs or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Falls under the scope of like a business trip rather than like coming to stay for employment sort of thing, you know?
Yeah, it's probably a similar thing how they do World Cup, I think, for a lot of the countries that have
yeah, well, I mean, you're literally like a 10-year you're like literally like a 10-year conference or something like the World Cup, right? World Cup is like a 10-year competition, tournament, blah blah blah. It's literally like check boxes for attending a conference. You just tick that. Toyota versus Chevrolet. Are those sponsors for the teams, or is that an ad you're getting on Twitch right now, Stone?
Yeah, Zeta of a Toyota team. I don't know about Chevrolet. Falcons will have some sponsors, though.
Shoes just violently mogging. I mean, he always does that. Handsome guy. Very handsome guy. Sure knows how to get traded though. You try and mind control him with the wizard emojis, Ricardo. Like, good luck.
All right,
Game's on.
leaping right into it. Yeah, it's first time we don't get the full countdown anymore. They're just gonna throw us into it. All right, here's ruins. Oh, keep going.
23, 21, 19.
You can only do
17,
every other number now. It works,
16.
mate. It works. It's ruins. Violet is on Zen.
Oh god.
They love a Zen on ruins.
I fuck with it. No, I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Last time it was Shu on Zen, now it's Violet.
And Malgo's been flown onto him.
Just sneeze.
Bless you. Alright, the pocket's good though, actually. They get Violet through all of that counter swamp from Burnham. Makes the difference, shuts down Hambin. They will deal with this one here. A good start for Zeta Division now, and they can start leaning towards point and getting the flip. Great start. Good pocket, and that's going to be very much the nature of the game here, where Falcons might just try and throw another Malga or two at Violet, but they got to keep Violet alive through all of it.
How much I got to pay for that tissue? Kerr HTT, thank you for the 4 months. Welcome back. And Petre complaining about the ads during the map. Blame the OWCS raid, mate. Blame the OWCS raid. All right. Push up forward now for Team Falcons. Harmon creeping up on the side. Reaper's gone undetected. Knife's going to kill someone. Something bad's about to happen. Something bad didn't happen here. Spin is going to push on anyway. You can feel the damn low. Now he's playing for a little loop. Knife's in trouble. Knife's just killed Fielder. Cherry will trade him out, but this is an absolute wash right now for Team Falcons as Zeta Division are in the driver's seat. Violet on the Zen. This is much more auriful gameplay coming back from the side of Zeta. When they are meta slaves, they don't stand a chance. When you put Violet on something that he was the best in the world at 6 years ago, and then you see moments like that, you start to understand why.
With this. Violet now.
Crispy, but if he was capable of a good role.
Whoa.
Alternate
Transcendence available. Transcend. Every bit of everything available for Zeta except for this Blossom, but don't worry about that. Everything's going to be ahead slightly earlier. Double support ult available for Zeta Division here. Been a while since we've seen a Transcendence. Fight comes through. They're trying to throw this Malga left-hand side as well. Checkmate's had to use his Wraith already. Now they come back out. Kitsune rush out. Hambin's going to get absolutely squashed by that one there. That's tough. And with Hambin dying so early, I think they're just going to accept this one and reset play for the last fight, Falcons.
Yeah, this is one of those. Now, Falcons final recontest. No cage, no spin just yet. They're closing in, but Zeta have 4 ultis. And Violet, he wants to keep the pressure up for all of these steps. Harmon walking towards the point side right now. He's avoiding line of sight of the center. The stomp is immediate from corner. Boop out for Chio. Transcendence inside the cage. That's 2 for 0 right now. Catnap comes through, but not going to be able to take anyone off the map from here. Spin's actually killed Violet on the back end of this, but it is a 2v4. Checkmate does have no Wraith, no life, no health. And Chio's playing for fantasy points. Attaboy.
I think I was after the buzzer. Maybe get away with that one. Maybe get away with that one.
It was a buzzer beater.
Yeah. I've got Chio as well, so praying for that one. And yeah, just had all the ults they could possibly want. So just cage really early in the spawn, Transcendence and double spin to keep them all safe, do the damage, everything like that. And nice and easy for Zeta Division. And it's really Falcons who have to try and find an adaptation here to deal with this Zen, because they couldn't get close to Violet for the most part.
For as long as he stays pocketed in the back of main, he is a huge problem. The Malga that has a Discord on his head will not win the shout trade. It is simply not possible. And Falcons staying very limber with the Reaper plus Shion. So much mobility. I like this. I like this from Zeta. I really like this. They're just going Kiri Cat this time around. Last time we were on this map with a Zen, it was Shu on the Zen with a, I want to say a Cat. I think they played Zen Cat. Wasn't going to happen. This time around, though, Zeta just gonna square up in a normal matchup.
Malga's onto the high ground now. TP above for Knife as everyone's going to get involved in this Lighthouse battle. All of the teams throwing all of their players at this one. Hambin and Burner on opposite sides now. They try and swing the other side instead. Checkmate trying to take the P. Use his Malga just as a meat shield into that. Drop down actually, so now they can take the high ground here. Falcon shoot is low. The chase is on. Knife and Shoot both going to fall into all of that. So just win the neutral there as well. Hambin swinging left-hand side with Checkmate. Using that Malga as a bit of a body blocker. And they get the win through that.
Shu will once again find himself traded early on in the piece, and Team Falcons are going to take the first cap this time around. Checkmate really dialed in on this one. You can see he wants the win in this seeding tournament for a tournament he's already qualified through to. Sure. Stepping back right now. Little Bernie walking underneath as well. The point force is going to be the eventual name of the game here for Zeta Division. Pin over to the point for Bernie. He's going to duck around the pillar on point. Gets booped and bounced around just a little bit, but still a slow neutral. Continuing. Burner pinning onto the point once more. Violet's killed Spint off screen. Execution from Proper on point and a little bit of a ride around with the bike. He's going to double tap field. They're going to kill Chio mid-air. And Zeta, we're back. Just don't get traded, Shu.
Back in control now. We'll flip it away.
You got the rack attack brig.
Now, managed to do that before any of the ults came online as well, so very happy with that one, Zeta Division. They'll be able to carry all of these ults forward. Hambin has a bit of a cage advantage as we go deeper, but everything else starting to come up all right for Zeta Division. They'll start on this high ground position as well. You can see they've got the spin ready to go. Looks like they want to try and fly a knife in. Malga over the top. They're going to try and intercept the cat. They're looking for the cat. Spin is out. They don't kill the cat, and Violet and Knife have made a pig's ear of this one. Catnap out over the top, looking for Shu on the side, drags him off. They'll both die for that one. Violet's taken Hambin off as well. Violet will die for that one, so trades all round. Checkmate's going to spin on Bernard's head. The Kitsune Rush helps Falcons get the flip back, and now with that Kitsune Rush and the lack of healers, they can chase out these remaining Zeta players there, and all works out for Falcons in the end. Chaotic one by.
Oh my. Now, Spint in main. Just going to keep on poking forward. Zeta Division having conceded the cap all too quickly. Maybe Shu with this very slow cooked Kitsune Rush can be the difference maker. Proper trying to retake high ground right now. He has the spree, which can be a bit problematic for those who wish to exist in the air. Checkmate holding a belt. Doesn't get much damage out on to Burner early. TP to the point. Suzu Kitsu comes through. Violet's already dead though, so not a great start. In the cage, Condom will fall. He did use the cage for that one, but Zeta not going to be winning this one. This is just Burner versus the world now. Get out of there, Bernie.
Yeah, down he goes, and we have to play for a late touch now, Zeta. They've got the cage and the spree if they can make it. Shoot on the Lucio just to speed boost people in spawn. Try and make him back. Is he going to roll out for it as well? He's sticking on it. No, he's gone Kiri in the end. He was just speeding people out of spawn. They still need to throw themselves at this one, Zeta. If they can get the cage and the spree, they're in a good situation. Violet's going to meet up on the high ground now, try and get in position. TP on, first touch secured by Violet. Burner will drop towards the point now. The rest of them come down. Cage comes out, only into the Malga. The rest of Falcons, though, they're going to get into that one. Spree over the top. Finds one for Proper now as well. He's got eyes, maybe overshoots that last one. Hambin filled a leap invo, and now Proper, he needs kills and he needs them quick. They are players down. Kitsune rush out as well, and now big trouble for Zeta Division, and it's just Proper left. He can't get another touch. Tied up 1-1.
1-1 tie up here. Zeta Division now. Wow. Not so good without their Zen gimmick, eh? We'll see if they can pull it out the hat.
I think they did it on well. I think they did it on well last time when they had She playing the Zen.
They did it here last time on Lighthouse, so like I feel like there's
no on all of them.
Past performance is not an indicator of future performance. It's like superannuation, mate. You can't trust these people. All right. Does Shu do any legitimate Kiri gameplay, or is it all just a Shu traded meme? I swear over the last 6 months I've probably seen 15 to 20 hours of Shu playing Kiri. And in that time, I think I saw him make one good play during a match against Poker Face, Gaga. The rest of the time, I swear Shu is just saying things like Cammy Toilet and getting traded. Violet tired. Violet tired at the end there. Real closer.
Alright. High ground battle again. Everyone atop the windmill. Looking to fight. Looking for their stomp timing. Last time it was Falcons who managed to win the neutral here as well. Little bike around the corner. Spin takes a lot of damage. Knife is off the map. Now, pushing forward. Reaper advantage significant in these Malga ones. Counter stop comes through from Burner. Checkmate's going to fall as well, so no Reapers for anybody. Falcons have the high ground position now, looking to push the advantage. Spin is underneath as they look to group up, team up. Hambin stomp around the corner. Hits that one. They try and push him off the map, but they can't quite. Spin piles in, trying to deal with this Malga, and they do have the numbers right now, Falcons. They'll clean up first fight.
So, what the hell just happened to Knife in that first fight? Because
it's a curious one. I didn't see. Yeah.
A bit of a Benjamin Button adjacent situation, it seems. All right, Chio up ahead in main. A bit more poke coming through. Hambin keeping his guns warm just in case he needs to use them at any given moment.
I'm gonna need to shoot someone soon. I know it.
Yeah, keep him warm, son. Point touch begins for Burner. He's out in the open. Little execution from mid-range as well. Knife getting ready to engage. Wow, Harmon. Optimal engagement there. Shout comes through. Pin comes in. Counter catnap. So good. Straight off the map. Chio will take him. Violet will clean up that kill though, because Violet, he may not be able to catch his teammates, but he can always kill the enemy. Flip goes through for Zeta Division. Checkmate on the run. So low. Trying to TP out of main. Will TP out of main. But Harmon, he's all alone in this world.
He's one.
Farewell, brother.
Oh, TP on now as well. Knife's going to have his Wraith Force, but he's got backup from Proper. And they are able to trade out for this one, Zeta. So, important fight. And that was Catnap coming through for Chio as well. So, win that one without having to use any of their own ults now. They've got everything ready to go. Chance for these Kitsune rushes and his cage just to come into play. And Hambin being a little bit behind might come into play here if he doesn't have the cage to match.
No cage to match at the moment, Fielder. Oh, Kitsu on hand. Ready to go. TP's Skybox to actually assist the duel for Chio. Drops the Kitsu in the back now. Counterpin on point. Burner so low. Cage is out. Spin inside. It's a spree rather inside for Proper. But the counter spree from Spin finds 2. Now it's a 3v3, but Zeta are so low. And just Chu getting traded. It's going to cost us heavy.
Proper's found one. They're still up against a Malga though, so there's no real way to dislodge Hambin from this point. Yeah, the Malga won. And unfortunately for Violet, Hambin's guns are always warm. They'll take care of the cat. They'll flip the point back. Falcons in control now. Coming up to a Spin versus Spin fight as well. Last time we saw a few misadventures with a Spin and a Sky from Knife and Violet. We'll see if this one is more of just a brawl on the point, try and get a better Suzu. But look at Hambin. He's right up here already, so Checkmate's going to keep swinging. They're forcing Zeta back, but TP in. He wants more Spin over top. They're flying for it, but Knife finds nothing. Big damage onto Hambin, who's stuck in though. Checkmate still has the Spin, but Zeta are flipped towards point. Here comes Checkmate. Another TP. A drag in as well. The save is good. Chio dies for that catnap attempt, but the trades as well. No DPS. Have a little boop off it as well. Violet's booped the Blossom into the well. Violet's found a second one. He catches from that. Oh my. Oh, he's done so much though. Violet with 3 already, and this has brought Zeta right back into it. Best cat in the world. Burner's going to try and push this advantage now as they focus them down inside. They're so low. They're rolling it around. Violet's gone down. They might still not win this fight. Hambin has the cage. He drops the cage. He tries to play his life. He can't. Checkmate pushes for more. Burner's now back in. He doesn't have a cage of his own. Suzu comes out as they try and press Bernie. Bernie's so low. Spin is there. Burner's 2 bars of HP. He runs. He saves for cage for next one. He uses it now. They want to keep fighting. They turn it. They kill Checkmate. They get themselves back on point. The chase onto the backline. TP away. Falcons have to play for later touches.
Oh, both hearts pumping. Bernie's pushing deep again. Suzu forced. Now the spree from Spint. It's massive. Shu dead again with the Kitsu. He gets it off, but it's the same old story time and time again. Harmon's back into the fight now. Fielder gets a bike rode into him. Execution from Proper. Gets him so low, but it's just Violet left standing. He's hiding in the well. He gets one. He's on fire. He can't get the mini. There's no more touch. Falcons take map 1. Preposterous. Violet simply does not deserve to lose. But his Kiri just can't live it, can he?
What a crazy fight that was. Like, Violet starts with saving Burner from Chio's catnap, then kills 2, including a boop of the, or boops or Blossom into the well, then kills 2. Loses that fight, by the way.
Balls and bussin'. My God.
Should have stayed Zen. I feel like it's a real ruin specific comp.
Nearly done. Nearly done.
It's got 5 bat banger written all over it, I reckon.
It's a barn. The barn is burning.
Yeah, you know, like I can see it start.
So
I can see smoke.
Why'd Naga burn down the barn? It's between Naga and the barn.
Wait, was it? He just missed for TP.
What?
It was in the highlights. Look at from Knife's POV. He like jumps around the corner to TP onto the high ground. He just misses it, so he's just jumped into the well.
Yeah, like Violet's doing all that, and then that's Knife. Did you actually think Shu is washed? No, I just think he's always been like this. He's always he's relied on his ability to be better than everyone at certain stuff, but in other things, he's definitely not better than everyone. You know, like generally speaking, the success of his teams doesn't come from him playing carry 24/7. You know, like it comes from him being able to play Ana, play Bat, play weird stuff. Or play, not necessarily weird stuff, but like, you know, other heroes that he is definitely better than everyone at. He gets by on carry. They win on carry too. But like, that's pretty rarely where you see the star power come out, you know?
What?
Like, you see him on Ana, that's star power.
I think there's a distinction between winning on Kiri and... Like, Zeta's team is designed to win major tournaments, you know? They struggle way more into the top teams on those comps than any other.
Kiri?
Yeah, like, bear in mind, this is a Falcons team who don't have merit. Who don't have a hit scan play, you know? Like, it's not like this is a bad lineup with, like, Reaper and Shion. It's maybe works out, but still. Yeah, I don't know. I think he broke his finger. Something like that. He broke his finger, fractured his finger. His finger's injured. He can't play playoffs for merit, that is.
He was actually quite good at Kiri when he's actually alive. Yeah, I mean, it's not like he's bad at Kiri. He's still better than, like, you know, all these fucking random bums like Univer and stuff like that. It's, you know, it's just like, you know, he's no dumbbell. It's just like, you know, the competition's really stiff, right? Like, we're dealing with a bunch of people that are, like, insane Kiris, you know? Like, Fielder, Vigilante, Simple, Landon. These are all guys that are, like, crazy at Kiri. Crazy good at Kiri. Like, Shu's not as good as those guys on Kiri. He dies too much.
Again, right? Like, if your goal is to win a major tournament, being 5th in the world or maybe even lower on a hero is a problem. Right, that's a problem in terms of competing to win first place.
That's just because, you know, he plays the heroes. Like when his team succeeds, he plays the heroes that he's 1 and 2 at. That was like Crazy Raccoon's historic success, I'd say. Forcing Ana and shit. Remember, there was like an entire year of it being impossible to beat that team on Ilios because they would just play Lucio and a ball.
And it's just like, yeah, it's just, you talk about, you know, players who are #1 in their role, and then all of a sudden, Shu's not on his #1 hero, and Junbin is on his #1 hero, and just, fuck. Can't win the map, because it's a good map for it.
First on Ana, second on that. No, I think the map's a little more complicated. Ana, it's like so head and shoulders above everyone else, like he's not even close. Like Bap, it's nah, I don't know. Like,
nah, it's definitely landed on Bap. It's definitely landed on Bap.
I don't put him up there on Bap as much. I think he's got like the mechanics on Bap, but he's not even close in terms of.
He also just never plays it anymore, really. You know, like it's sort of become irrelevant just through no playtime.
Did you see what Spint did? I mean, did you see what Knife did, Suki? In the first fight? It's really good. Ellis Jam. Ellis Jam. Thank God we won't be the sticking two together because we don't know how.
Shoe face purple crying. Yeah. It was a real face purple crying moment.
What would be the ideal meta for Zeta? I felt like they were pretty close to it at the start of the year, you know, like when Illari was really broken. Like they were playing like heaps of Anna Illari. Did Anna get nerfed?
No, I feel like Cat just came into it, and Anna was initially played a lot with that, but then it just got replaced by Kiri, and then that was kind of just the end of Anna.
I know Illari got like the projectile nerf.
Illari got nerfed, yeah.
Yeah. The nano perk got nerfed? Does it give you less speed boost or something? Shu had a funeral for Anna? They did something to her again this patch, right? Was that just was that the nano perk or was there something else? He went from 40 to 30.
Shh.
Don't know. Shu's just stopped being a carry bot nowadays.
Nano perk nerfed.
Oh shit, Sad Gay Panda. Oh, bang, 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 bang. Thank you for the 5. Thank you very much. We paid. What? You back at it for one last match, Sad Gay Panda? And a crit might be the most broken perk in the game too, across all roles. Okay, Mizuki banned from Falcons. Forgot to pay up after the 5 mapper yesterday. came back to pay your dues. There can only be one gay in the chat. Frankly, gay CommanderX, it's July, so I know you can't see this because you're on mobile, but like
Is Simple? No, Simple's in. I want to say. I think he's in Poland right now.
Someone is just perma-target banned. Why is he in Poland? Into a rug.
Don't know. They moved both of them out there. Him and Jay were. I don't know exactly why, but that's where they are.
Something about a war.
Morning, Dino. Morning, Timmy.
Dino the dinosaur?
Yeah, of course.
Did he take the walk? One must assume so. You don't go to
What's wrong with Poland? Why is everyone question marking Poland? What's wrong with Poland?
Your viewers are American and British.
I think you have more American viewers. I don't think I have that many Americans.
I have 31% on Twitch, 46% on YouTube.
I feel like, yeah, my viewership's always lowest in North America out of all the regions.
Yeah. I get the American scene riled up.
Outside of Hilarium, anyway.
Is Hilarium an American?
Yeah. I'm North American. I'm American.
CX chat is abhorrently British. No,
that's just not true. Local. Just more misinformation from the old judgmental Unter chat. Unter chat, the sort of chat to talk about breaking into my house and breaking stuff in my room, but then pretend to ask
stream is so
the high
judgmental,
moral.
then why did Chungus Chillers just say love from Miami, love home? Huh? Like,
why don't we break his stuff in his room? What a nice community.
Love from Melbourne, Australia.
What a nice community. Yeah.
Thanks for the 23 months welcome back.
What a bunch of nice people. Alright.
Well, looks like we're taking the same matchup, but someone is... Oh, Chio's dead. Oh, the barn is burning. I can feel the fire. Oh, stomp up top. Burner kills Spint. The first point is done in a flash. Ham, get out of here, man. Like, what are you doing? Like, we win the Malgamira with Harmbin in. Like, let's get someone in and play him on Sigma.
Look, it's a someone map. What do you want him to do? Someone map? Do you remember
the 2024 max map.
Do you remember when Junkbuck lied to us and talked about how Falcons were going to be practical this year? Remember that just abhorrent lie about how practical they would be in these situations? Now, Gonna be a swap in spawn here for Proper. What's he? Is he just gonna go Shion in this situation, maybe? Yeah, Shion for this one as we move on to the street stage. They're holding the choke right now, Falcons, but ready to just barrel through that once Zeta push it up to the choke.
Save us, swing chip. Save us, swing chip. And it's the save us Donald Trump guy. Like, please, swing chip. See, save me, swing chip. That's fucking good. Yeah, you're good at this emote game, Suki, I'll tell you. Stomp out on to the front line. Someone getting taxied, buried away by Chio right now. The push continues. Violet as the catnap hits it. Stomp is on.
Okay.
Spint. Catnap. Proper. Cat traded. Catnap's available here for Chio as well if he wants to get back into it. He goes high, getting ready to hit the ground, but they can't find anything to stun. But that's really good for him. Save us, swing chip.
Only a 1-for-1 trade, so Falcons able to stabilize there. They can't get the worst of that one. Another stomp comes in from Burner looking for more. Kitsune rush out in response. Someone is low as they repush. Catnap in. They managed to get him away from that one. I think it looks like a Suzu maybe. Either way, Burner's going to live, and now he can re-engage with the cage, but they're looking for the Flux. Catches the Flux, gets the Malga. Burner's going to take big damage here. Dies on the way down. Rock is good too. Lots of damage on these players on the inside without their tank though. I don't know if they can really repush. They're going to try anyway. Spree into the back to create some space. Big damage from Proper. Knife with a Blossom in the front, and the DPS from Zeta, they invest both Hulks and they crack them open.
Oh, scratch me nose. It's a disaster. Did I lag? Numbers? You're way ahead of checks. What's your number?
49, 48, 47.
Just works.
46.
Just works.
Oh.
Alright. I scratched me nose. Oh, it hurt. Ow.
What, the inside?
Yeah, like the inside. I kind of rub my finger against it and scratch it. Ow. Oh, well. Nothing ever happens. Cage comes down on the point. Burner inside. Shout has come down, and Checkers has already died for this. Fielder has already died for this. Okay, the barn is really burning now because Falcons are on third point. There's 5 minutes.
Oh. Alright. Now, Catnap, Kitsune Rush, advantage as well to keep this one rolling for Zeta. They've got Burner top left on the high ground. It's Falcons who have to play retake. Historically, someone's always struggled a bit on the Malcolm Meta. He's actually going to go back over onto the Sigma now. Struggle time though for Falcons. They're going to retake left-hand side. You can see Proper fighting early. Swing on the other side from Spin, just trying to clear them out. They're going to TP or like see everyone up onto that high ground. They clear them out. They force Knife back as well. So they've at least got Zeta off this high ground now. They can take a fairer fight on the floor. Catnap comes in as well. Goes for the drag off onto the side. Shoes getting taken down there. They're trying to get the save here. Cat battle underneath. So Violet able to trade one back, but Spin with the Catnap. That was an attempt on that one too. It's a real dogfight here, but I think Falcons have done enough to stabilize with these trades.
Yeah, that'll be the cleanup here for Team Falcons. Not a moment too soon either, as things were getting seriously out of hand for them. Why do they put someone in when they know he has to play Naga? Someone is the King's Row guy. Beyond that, let's not dig too deep into the details of it. Someone calming up a storm right now. Checkers. God, all of the Falcons players, they look pained while they're playing, you know? Like, they look like this job really wears on them in a way that you don't necessarily see in the eyes of others. There's a certain sadness behind the eyes of a Team Falcons player. Rolling into the back now, Spin. that is fucking egregious.
Just riding for a flank, but the people he's trying to flank are all just on a high ground above him. Someone has fluxed here, by the way. So that is an absolute travesty of a fight from Falcons. This is a big problem. They invested Kitsune Rush and Flux for that as well, and now Zeta with a great snowball opportunity. Someone's trying to come back from spawn quicker. Checkmate has for Blossom. They need this Blossom to pay off because it's all they really have to work with. There's going to be a Cage, a Catnap coming up soon for Zeta Division. A Spree already. They're going to DMX someone maybe before we even need to use it. Stomp into the back and have a Spree over the top. The Cap's gone through. Oh, it's not much of a defense.
Fire. The barn is on fire. Hyperell is driving. Oh, God. Legendary in Overwatch Esports Loot Box 1. Thank you, Unter. What legendary play to Suki? Come on, details. It's been like almost a full day since I last listened to this song. Why is it called a barn burner? What's that supposed to mean? Barn burner origin.
Yeah, I don't know. Would it have been a celebration A certain celebration
Praise
gets out of
barn
hand.
burner originates from a 19th century folk tale about a foolish farmer who burned down his own barn just to get rid of the rats. This colourful metaphor evolved to describe events that are incredibly thrilling, intense, or radical enough to keep you on the edge of your seat.
So it's literally just for, it's like for, there's some spiders in my house, I guess I'll burn it down type thing.
I don't know, it's just
What
earbuds are you using right now? Ariam
burn
up
up.
too.
I can get rid of these rats with fire. Alright, they're going to start with a Sigma here as well, Zeta Division. So, I don't know if this is really a matchup Falcons will favour either, because it feels like when caught in the Sigma, we've seen someone struggle up against Max as well, and I think might just be for the same treatment here against Bernard. So, they'll keep the Reaper. They're going to start with Farah, as lots of teams do on first point attack on King's Row. Knife will be hiding in the hotel area. He's pretending to work there, but he doesn't really work there. There's actually swaps coming through from Falcons, so it's a Sim, Diva, Kiri, Lucio, Shion. Alright.
Thanks, Suki. Checkmate. Inspiring start here. Proper's going to ride it into all of them as well here. Zeta Division looking fairly comfy on this one, pushing towards the spawn now. Burner wants to twist the knife just a little bit, spint on the run, but no more trades. Team Falcons are going to live. Donate some support. I'll charge over to Chio Fielder. Violet died, but he's a cat. He's already back.
Alright, wide swing this time, TP onto the high ground. They've got the high ground position, Falcons, and now they can use this one. They can actually force Zeta to flip around. Spint's going to drop down, ride underneath, looking for an opportunity. Nothing with that bike phone. Now trying to respond, Zeta Division. They've walked back onto the high ground. Knife is behind. He's just killed Fielder. And Team Falcons seem all a little bit at sea here. Like genuinely way adrift of land.
Oh my god, what is going on here?
Yeah, this is really poor.
I mean, that map one did kind of look a little bit like it should have gone Zeta's way. Maybe there's a swing factor.
I thought they were good map one.
Named someone.
I think, did they just hate him? TP, rock, big damage. Now, huge thing. Susie used by Fielder as well. Knife's going to try and catch them separated here. Someone tries to rotate back to the high ground, but they've taken a lot of damage in this melee. Spin is there. They're all kind of low. Knife's going to trade one back with the Blossom up top. Violet's awfully low as Zeta try and creep up. Push through. Ride it, but the rocket's good from someone. And maybe spoke too soon. Maybe everyone loves someone again. He's dropping onto the point now. He's punching everyone in the back of the head. And these should be enough. Maybe Giant's going to find a late trade. Cat's stuck inside here. Don't think he can get the kill here, someone, but they are forcing the objective nonetheless.
Oh, objective being forced right now by Falcons. Don't you dare cap this out, Zeta. I know you're good for a recon test here. I'm not sure the fundamentals of it, but let's try and make it happen. Out comes a beat in response to the flux. Someone's going to get rocked in the face. Spin with the spree. Burner's dead. Oh, we're on second.
Alright, Falcons taking us to second point now. Sim all ready to go. Had to spend big in the end to close that one out, but not too bad economically. Burner's going to swap onto the Malga now. We'll see if there's any more changes to follow, but I think Zeta were pretty comfortable in this one of the attacks, so no surprise if they stick this. But without the ults, Zeta need to make sure they get plenty of fights here because they need to build up a few of their own. The spree doesn't really match up great into a lot of these. Much easier to counter than many of the other ults. They'll get round the first corner, no problem. Looking for their next engage on the choke point. Proper threatening to go left-hand side. Knife threatening to go right-hand side. TP in as they go for the crash out. Counter flux here to deal with the Malga. Malga lifted up. Suzu going to prevent that damage onto Burner. Rock afterwards now. Catnap into the back. Hits free. Drags someone back into this one. It's actually, Spinty's got him back. Spint will get taken, but Simwall doesn't save him. But Burner's not going to be able to waddle his way out of this one. 1-for-1 trade, tank advantage. But more trades coming here. Shoot and Violet are still lurking around. They hit Dink onto checkmate and Proper can finish the kill. Proper's going to push through for more. He wants to fight the Kiriko. Someone's going to push back here. Just clean up too. Now, just for Cat left to deal with, I think. And they can't really deal with him, but they can move for payload.
Oh, God. Zeta Division. The trade onto Cheer, it doesn't matter at all. I feel like Falcons is just going to get back in fast regardless, right? And a little bit dodgy here. We do have Knife hiding behind Violet. floating above as well, trying to get a little bit aggressive.
Chase?
On the we off?
Okay. They can't get him. Kitsune Rush comes in. Stomp comes through. Rock onto Bernard. Now a spree into the back. Proper gets shut down by Spintner. Crucial kill. They're all so low. Violet and Shu are playing, looking for more trades. Knife is behind with Blossom. They're moving it away from the cart away from them. But now the spin into the sky of a fielder. Suzu, TP, Wraith all used to get away. The crash out for Rock is good, but it doesn't stop Knife. He's now pushing forward. He deals with Checkmate as well. The trades once again all saving Zeta Division, and Violet and Knife have done enough to give them another fight here.
Evans looking really, really good for Violet here. This guy knows his way around the cat, constantly finding value up above, taxiing people when they need it most as well. Someone pressing up now. He has the Gravitic Flux. He's trying to poke side to side around the point. Nothing to be cleared, though he can't find a good angle. Pin deep. Flux comes out, Shu into the sky, he will go. Chopper's found 2, Shu and Violet will both die though, so there's no supports for the side of Zeta. Proper's going to find another kill though, it's just someone in fielder left standing. If they can slow play here, or fast play onto someone who's going to drop down onto low ground and kill himself, then there should be an easy clean up here. But wait a minute.
Fielder's just good for it as well. He's got proper, he's got out. Someone is still alive. Knife's come back in for another kill. He can't find it. Stomp comes through. The Stomp is huge. Burner needs kills. He drops the cage. He's got it as well. Burner, he's going to hit the clutch there. They were so low. Falcons scrapping through into that. They actually had more ults Falcons as well. But I think they thought they'd done enough. And Zeta, skin of their teeth, they're holding second still.
Another someone masterclass, as Play Suki will correctly identify. Violet now taxiing back to spawn. Proper's having a little bit of a yak as he waits for the next fight. Falcons, well, they do have 3 ultimates, almost 4. Big push in comes from Chio as Burner's going to go for a crazy style fight. Shu will fall first, which is outrageously uncharacteristic of Shu. Burner's going to go down as well, and this is going to be a fight that Zeta Division cannot win. Unless...
There's still players behind though, they're going to go for it. Rock comes through, another spin from the sky. Chio runs away from this one, gets out safe. Suzu, Kitsune rushes. Falcons look to push the advantage once more. Everyone is alive, they push forward, they get proper. They're all over Knife, they force them all back. They will get the checkpoint. Falcons, low on time, but still in this King's Ray.
Peter Sugar top, little spinning top. There's something to it. Alright. Cat now comes out on the cart. Now Violet just always looking for that edge, even if it is, you know, like 2v5 and the enemy team spawn is literally right there. Checkmate will fall as well, TPing on the chase, and it's not happening. It's not happening.
Flux available, Blossom available for Falcons to try and keep the snowball going. We'll move the cart as much as they can for free prior to that. Stomp comes through. Flux, we've seen this one a few times before. He's just going to get Burner. The Suzu is good. Keeps him alive for now. Spree into the back. Now Fielder drops for Suzu as well. Can they deal with it? Spin is low. Proper wins for Jewel just about. Trades are going to go the way of Falcons eventually. Again, it's not clean. It's not for free. They lose both DPS, but Falcons do get to keep the payload moving. Remember, Falcons need to finish with time.
Thank you for the dictionary definition of blitzkrieg, Lupo, presumably an accompaniment to Violet's play style. Now, only 34 seconds remaining. Really important if Falcons win the time, otherwise they are cooked. Beat push comes through. They go backline immediately. Shu needs to live. Proper's just fine. Kitsu across the cart enables to flip. Another pin on for Burner. The cage surely going to come down any second now. He's actually just going to walk over to the Kitsune rush and keep it going that way. Pin into the backline now. Catches everything. And that'll be all she wrote here for Team Falcons. These late deaths onto Fielder and Co. are basically going to... What?
Fielder and Checkmate find, and Fielder drops a Kitsune rush afterwards. They had to, it was their only chance with the clutch. Cage save for point, and Zeta Division will clean it up as well. A few more late trades, but they're not got enough to get it over the line here, and Zeta Division will tie up the series after taking King's Ray.
I love how Geo plays for fantasy in these moments. Oh, God.
Fielder on Cat for one more death as well. I'm in there.
No sleep for you yet, Unter? Alright, there's only 3 maps remaining. At most.
What about the free series in China?
Violet Tide. Far too Violet Tide. Fielder always playing for that -1 in fantasy. Not a stats player, he's an impact player, Suki, you wouldn't get it.
And be right back. Recharge.
Yep. He's melting? No. Is Chio eating his hand warmer right now? It's just a soup emote for everything. You care for moments players, not impact players? Someday some fool is gonna ask you, Suki, what's the difference between an impact player and a moments player? And you're just gonna laugh in their face. Mag was a moments player. Mag was a momentum player. There's a difference, Luca. Random crits to the game. Is that a TF2 mechanic, the crits? How long are you live for? I'm going to go until the career games end, and then I'm going to raid somebody that's going to keep going until the drops are off. Mag relies on cold hard physics. F equals MA, baby. The aloof Junvin. It's like, that's why Farmer couldn't hack it, you know, in the big leagues. Jundon Jack Flash. That's not bad. I don't know if he'd appreciate it. Got too bogged down in the equations. He's a numbers guy. Ones and zeros. Farmer can only play when the soil conditions are just right. Have the soil conditions never been right? What's this kid's issue? The officials were at night. No sunlight, man. Disaster for the guy.
I'm back.
Social change amazing. Welcome back. Pacific soil or Japanese soil might be incredible for Farmer, actually. Very fertile soil over in those lands.
Can you believe we might have a land where team isn't a part of it? No. Team will win today. I ain't worried. $46-6 for Knife? Shit. Quiet little carry from Knife. If I had to go to
sleep due to time zones, can you enlighten me on the mysterious events I've missed in the past 9 hours? Yeah, I think Ashley 69 has pretty well covered it, to be honest. Basically just speed 0.1.
As my Knife for fantasy, I feel like a lot of people probably got Knife this week because he's like cheaper than Proper, cheaper than Heesang.
Chu is a Tomahawk missile on Kiriko. Like,
is there any universe where Alcad win? I mean, it's not impossible. Like, you know, TM looks a bit shaky, but I think GK are really good. I think the thing last night was much more. GK are actually really good. TM probably, like, I'm gonna look back on that as like they lose 3 maps in a row. That's a botch, you know. That's a botch job. So I don't think TM should be too worried today.
Yeah, I feel like I had more faith in Alcad beating GK than I did in them beating TM.
Yeah. I think what's also going to be true is this is a high pressure game, right? Like, TM really can't afford to lose it, but TM are a team who have played in a lot of high pressure situations before and quite often actually play their best Overwatch in these high pressure situations as well. GK versus VP, do I think it will be competitive? Yeah, I think VP might just be head and shoulders above everyone in EMEA right now. So maybe it's like a 3-1 or something. But I think it should still be more comfortable for VP than anything else. Oh, Colosseo, new map. Been a while since we've been to Rome.
New map. Mamma mia. What shampoo do you use? Miseral?
It's lower bracket first, I think, in both regions. So it's for super high stakes games first in each region.
DM can win if they stop trolling with their comps. Are they trolling with their comps?
I think the Cat Bastion's been their best look so far on this stage.
Wired off, I'm afraid I don't know. Not my area of expertise. I'm sure Xavier would have an opinion on that one.
I feel like I just answered it, but okay.
about FIFA?
Oh, about FIFA. Oh, I thought you were still talking about the Cat Bastion, the TM comps.
Oh, no. You crazy?
What's wrong with FIFA? Well, lots of things wrong with FIFA. But what
are the chances of Brazil winning the FIFA World Cup? Please.
Oh,
I don't have 2 hearts, and I'm a DSG fan, PGE Glazer. So yeah, this person's just doomed.
They're going to lose to England
mentally.
Oh, all right. Colosseo. Proper's on Soldier. Whoa, what is this? For mid-season madness? Someone called Patapan. All right. Going to be a Soldier, a Bastion coming out here as well. 1-4 and trade immediately as they deal with Proper on the flank. 4 versus 4, and Falcons are happy to just play this slow pokey game. Say again, why is he on Malga?
No, why is Proper on Soldier? Like, what's he doing that for?
No. No, just wanted to be near on a big flank first fight. Didn't get anything from it, you know, but what's that? Violet's flown into a room and got rocked as well, so it's like everything's going wrong for Zeta so far in this first fight. Counter stomp from Burner, hoping for a late trade, but nothing seems to be going. Burner will get taken down, and now a chance for Falcons to put some meters on the board.
Oh, heavens. Someone still in, though. Good for it. What? Maybe this is the swing factor. Maybe this is all they needed. Just that Zarya band, you know? Huh?
The chip?
The hand.
Swing chip? That's all it was. Just word association.
I just think that the chip will be helping us out of this situation. We just need to give her a little bit more time to scale here. A few more people in chat pray to the chip, and maybe our calls will be answered. Beak comes out real early from
Makes
Chia
sense,
here. All the Zeta division cutting off onto the high ground. Feel the TP's away, but he's still in the scrap, and he's going to go down, actually. So that's a terrible start here for Team Falcons. Now a Spree comes out from Spint on high. Very low HP on the cart, but Suzu comes out onto Burner, and suddenly he's full HP rather than 1. So it's going to be Zeta division stabilizing here. GG for Prey.
Works out really nicely now, and not too many meters gained. Now a chance for Zeta to regain the lead. They're going to have Cage real soon. Catnap ready to go too. Checkmate has the spin on the other side, but needs Mauga, Kiri, Cat Bastion comps. Hard comps to spin into here. Not straightforward for Checkmate to find a target or hit a big clump of players. So difficult one to make use of. The Kitsune Rush, however, will be a much more significant advantage that Falcons can use directly as soon as they spot an opportunity. They actually go round the corner. The Rock comes out onto Burner, but he still has Stomp, so he might just get away with this one. He won't get away with this one at all. They have hunted him down, and they've stolen the robot. There's a few players behind that they have to be careful of, but Falcons are given the resources. They're moving the robot. They've made sure no one's got traded. And now as is Zeta, they have to flood back. They have to get back in position right now, because Falcons are going to start adding meters to this.
Falcons keep on stacking meters right now. Checkpoint really close to being threatened, but Burner, little aerial assault, going to fly in, start contesting the cart. He drops into it, pins indoors as well. Catnap laid in. You psychopath, Violet. Holy smokes. Going for gold there. Proper's going to go for a big spree, though. He's forced everything out. It's 3 for 3 trades at the moment. Burner gets a rock on the backside, though, and someone, he's so healthy. Someone might just be able to finish this.
Yeah, he's chasing the Bastion, does manage to jump away. The trades will be enough to deny the checkpoint here. They'll have the numbers in time, and someone's going to try and back it out through the double doors. We'll just regroup on middle with the rest of his team. Now it's going to be a cage for Burner, bombs from Knife to throw into this, and a Kitsune Rush very soon for Zeta Division. But Falcons, they've got the beat, they've got the flux real soon as well. A few options to counterplay, but for now, they are busy dealing with the Bastion. Knife has to pop the ult here to try and live. We'll be dropping those ones in, so no combo with the cage, but finds checkmate nonetheless. The beat now from Chio, it's a solo beat. It's just him in the cage. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's a great fight for Zeta.
What was his goal there? He's Turkish? Oh my god. Unbelievable. Really shocking one from Chia there. Map losing mistakes. How you holding up, Unter? We're on the tired side now, but it's okay. We're also close to the sheet side, so it will all buff out. Now, a push forward once more. Kitsu comes out through main. 180 for Knife. Spree through the staircase for spin. 3 pulses, no kill. Quite low, gets Suzu'd. Won't save him. Will go down anyway. Shu finishes that kill. And Zeta Division, they are instantly lapping Falcons on the lead that they just claimed. Suddenly, it's checkpoint being threatened as well. Now they have the lead. They're going for a spawn camp. They're definitely going to get the checkpoint off this. And this is brutal.
Yeah, Brit will come back now. Zeta in good position here. Nair goes for checkpoint. Always hard to get the checkpoint on Colossia, so a real major milestone here for Zeta Division. And they've got a catnap for this next fight to try and interrupt that Kitsune Rush. Keep your eyes on Fielder Suzu, because that's going to be the main tool at dealing with this catnap. They're going to rotate inside to avoid the Bastion. But the Bastion's over the roof. He's on the other side as well. Someone's in huge trouble. Suzu comes through, so the catnap is open. Goes to drag the Lucio off the map as well. Or is it a Kiri? Oh, it's only a Kiri, so a TP back on. Falcons still have the numbers. Checkmate's found 2 on point, and they will be able to win the fight here, Falcons. Catnap was well timed after the Suzu, but they just had too much with that Kitsune Rush power. Falcons, a chance to go forward. Flux and beat coming up.
Why does Knife keep mag dumping into the Sigma's hands and giving him like 400 bonus HP? I don't understand. Like, he just holds it down. But I don't know, I guess he just doesn't think that it's worthwhile to turn away and not give the overhealth. It's very unusual. Just it's really odd.
Proper Zed. Beat comes in.
Yeah, proper pre-fighted, so not a great start. Zeta Division down 2 already as Spence is riding through all of them. Drop down into the low ground looking for a trade knife. He is going to go down, and that'll be checkpoint conceded right back.
Yeah, with no trades as well, Falcons are in a pretty good situation to actually keep this snowball going. They're going to have a Flux, Blossom, maybe even a second spin in the form of a Spin Spree. As Zeta Division, they have the cage, ults to combo with that one as well. More powerful ults once they get a Kitsune Rush online as well, but they got to take the fight maybe a bit sooner than they would like. Knife already above, he's getting peppered down by everyone here. Now he goes for form timing, Flux is out cage in response, trying to drop the bombs into that one. Huge bombs, but checkmate spin is bigger. It's 3 versus 3 now, riding it into the backline of spin, trying to find a connect with his bike. He's got enemies all around him now, but someone is cleaning up on point. He's just dealing with everyone here, but he can't get this pesky Kiriko. A Suzu, a cat in his face as well. Hard targets for him to deal with, and Shu looking to fight back into this one soon with Violet.
Looking to fight back in again. Shu up top.
They're just out. They got lead on left.
Yeah, nah, they get a pretty big lead too, 15 meters on the board. They're trying to fight underneath. They go fast. Proper gets caught out by it. The spree is huge. Little pulse back and forth. Shu will fall again. Kitsu and Dead stomp on for Burner, finds nothing. It's currently 3 for 0, 4 for 0, no trades. Oh no, this is really bad now. Falcons way over 100 meters at this point. Ankle's broken.
Big lead now. They don't have any ults. They have Violet behind to contend with as well. Violet has a catnap, and they're actually holding really close. Rock goes wide for someone here. Checkmate's trying to Wraith out on the other side. He needs more help. He's going to TP across, but Checkmate is in so much trouble here, I think. They can really hunt him down if they want. Not going for it yet. Catnap onto Spin is going to connect as well. Drag him through. Shu's going to get caught up in that one, though. Down he goes for trades. They've traded it for a tank, though, so Burner's going to look for more with the Stomp. Can't find it. Oh my god, Chio Ajaxes! Disaster! Falcons thought they could clutch it out. They just didn't need to clutch that fight either. They had a decent lead. And Chio throws in the beat. Jax is it. That's another disaster beat for Chio on this Colosseo, but Falcons have the lead nonetheless.
Solo beat into Ajax. Chio, what a masterclass. What would you have done to Dark if he were in your shoes? All right. Now we've got Falcons pressing back up towards the middle of the map here. We do have that Gravitic Flux, nice and early. Push over on the side. Flux comes out straight to the skybox, goes proper. Suzu will save the day on that one. Little backstep once more, but Knife takes down Fearless, so it's already an excellent start here for Zeta. They find a trade onto Shu. Classic. Someone will trade out proper as well, actually. And they're stealing card.
Yeah, a little annoying one to deal with. Someone, does he have an exit plan here? He's going to use the Rock. Kind of feels like he might just die late if they push this one. He's got another Matrix, and looks like Chio is back in time. So someone's managed to actually move the robot back and get out alive in all of this, which is what Falcons need, really, because they still need a bit of time to build up these ultimates. Big ult showdown coming now as well. Cage and Spins combos available for Zeta Division as they leap forward. Nearly all 5 ults. Burner goes in deep, looking for it. Spree away. Kitsune Rush spins out over top as well. Checkmate, here's his spin now, but he's taken down. Knife committed his spin first, and they get big value out of that one. He'll TP pass for Rock. They leap on for trades now, Falcons. Any trade will do for them. Matrix in play. Chio finds another one. Wait, someone thinks he can win it. He's going to hit the flux. Him and Fielder are so low. Burner's going to push for it. Rock is going to hit the cat as well. Violet, he doesn't die for it, though. Chio's come to get involved. Knife is low. Fielder will find one trade eventually onto the cat, but that is all they will get. Wait, if they stole on the robot, Fielder's going to find Knife. Checkmate is still in here as well, and they're making this so costly and expensive for Zeta.
The hell is that? Like, he's found 2 trades there. How does he even manage that? It's ridiculous. They still got it, you know. Old dog, new tricks, or just old dog for new trades.
Good
just
tricks. Don't need any tricks. All right.
All right. Kitsu, Cage. Oh, Kitsu comes out early for Shu, pressing forward with it. TP's on with it. No kills yet. Spin trying to ride away. They try to cut him off at the pass. Stomp indoors. Field the Checkmate. Both going to go down. Don't tell me Zeta are going to clutch this out in OT. It's 15 seconds on the clock. Chio has the game-winning or losing beat. Oh, the trade.
All right, Chio. Beat available. Burner has the Cage. Violet has a catnap. It's actually a big ult deficit for Falcons. This is not an easy fight by any means, even with the beat. But they certainly need the beat to at least be decent. We got to do better than a one-man beat. We got to do better than an Ajax. They're going to find Knife hiding early on, but he actually gets the better of that Reaper trade. TP towards point. Blossom nearly ready. Chio, beat ready to go. It's a beat push. Cage is out. Chio's going to get in that beat as well. They're trying to pounce on all of them. Spin over top from Knife. Takes care of 2 immediately. They need a trade here. They're not going to get a trade. They're not going to get anything. Zeta in overtime. And there's just no spawning time. That's just the map for this. Zeta had the ults at the end. And they'll take a 2-1 lead in the series.
Oh, heavens. I was never worried. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Team completely unwinnable. There's like 3 in a row in OT. Done. Fucking joke.
Fuck, that's such a bad map to lose. I mean, that last fight is fucked, to be fair, right? Because it is just beat into like 3.
Yeah, it's just bad old Sitch.
It's all the fights before where they're deep on Zeta's side of the map and they're investing, like the beat that was Ajax, the flux from someone, all these clutch attempts that they really don't need.
What's yours favourite food? Blogger? Chio's genuinely throwing. I mean, he's not having a great one. I'll admit that. I'll be one of the first.
Someone's
traded emote is fantastic. It's really good.
Someone's actually just cursed as well. Even when he played well in this map, you know, like maybe that questionable investment with that one flux, but he was doing loads.
Who's Falcons' other tank? Harmon. He played map 1 and they won. He played Naga on map 1. Was there like a Mizu ban or Sigma ban? Or, no, not Sigma ban. Mizu ban here, or was that on King's Row?
Was it Mizu? There was a Mizu Rhine ban, but I think that was King's Row.
Okay. What did I miss? I've been sleeping since the stream started. Oh, it's been a long one, Ellie Bunny.
Thanks, Solarium.
Standy. You think I standy up to finish this? Like, we end standing? Better to die on my feet, etc. Is this going to 6 maps? Oh. I need to refill on the water.
Oh, thanks, Kai. Appreciate it for 7 months. No ads? Just watch a cheeky advert, mate. Might be something you need. God, I can't be yawning already. So got, what, 2 games of China left? Have Weibo won yet? Presumably, right? Yeah, we're on JD. It's the first map of JDAG. You owe me a Guinness? Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. Not convinced I owe you one, but I'll get you a Guinness out of the kindness of my heart. Thank you, Asher, for the 20 streak. Maybe half, actually. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh dear. Surely JD, because it's top 3 in China, right? JDG won't miss. They'll lose it. They won't miss. I reckon yeah, I guess AG are more likely to miss. I think this time around, but I think everyone beats Solus Victorum. What's the game saying? Crazy Raccoon beat T1. It was like kind of close, but Crazy Raccoon just looked best team in Korea right now. Zeta are beating Falcons, but honestly, Falcons should actually be winning this one. Even without merit, they're just playing Reaper Shion in a lot of these places, and it's working fine. Actually look alright, Falcons, all things considered. Zeta really hot and cold. I think Merit shut his finger in the bathroom door, and it broke or it fractured. So Merit isn't playing. Isn't playing this week. Isn't playing next week. So they're hoping. Obviously hoping he's back for the major, but I don't think it takes, it shouldn't take that long, right? Broken finger? Esports World Cup is end of July. We got like a month. He'll be alright. You going to France? Nah, I don't think so. Not been invited, so nowhere to co-stream from. So, gotta find a place to co-stream. Never invited to these things, Kai. Just can't cop an invite for some reason. Esports, nah. Now the time, they only sorted me out one time. They didn't sort me out in 25. The one time they sorted me out, it wasn't actually them sorting me out. It was SSG sorting me out. And that was when I worked for Toronto. But SSG was just like, invited me to be their co-streamer for a tournament. That was 24, though. Gonna climb the Eiffel Tower. You know, I was last at the Eiffel Tower. I was reading the little placards with information about it. And the guy who built the Eiffel Tower, he just lived in the Eiffel Tower to begin with. That was just his house. He would just climb to, like, whatever it was, the middle floor of the Eiffel Tower. That's where he lived. Imagine living in the Eiffel Tower just in, like, wherever. When was it built? Was it, like, 1800s or something? For need to it. Yeah, I mean, I'd be happy to go. Like, I don't know. Like, co-streaming from the event is, it's like a fun experience, even if it's more hassle, more setup, everything like this. But there's no point going if we're not invited, because then you'll get an even more scuffed setup, if any setup at all, or you just won't be able to stream properly, and then no stream, no money, blah, 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 blah. I mean, you're right, Neko. You're right. You might go for the last day. Alright. Little day trip. The Paris Major COD just had was mental. Just go get pissed and then go home. Eurostar, Bevs, back again. Is Esports World Cup the first French LAN Overwatch history? Am I forgetting one? Did one of the world... Back when they had, like, LAN qualifiers for the World Cup events, was one of them in Paris or something? That's just one of a person, Echo. That was my first LAN. Do they have beer in France? They sure do. Wine's the drink to drink in France, though. Share a bottle. Have a bottle to yourself. That's what the French would want. That's solid dickhead behaviour, sorry, Tyler. Good work.
I think I'm going to stay seated.
You remember Chris dominated on Winston in that LAN? Fuck. This has got to be a while ago.
Is this real news? It's a real thing that happened?
Yeah.
A Chris Land domination?
Yeah. World Cup, baby.
Can we ask Junkbug why someone is still on the roster? He's good for a third map, is he? Shit. Let's see what he can do. Big dog.
Right, just okay. All the eggs in the third time lucky basket. As Falcons.
I don't know. These are like, I swear these are like Kappa games, you know? Like the way that Max is only playing over Jumpman. It's like, they're seeding games. They're both qualified for the tournament. I swear they're just like, they're hiding strats. Hey, can you hit live?
I don't know. I can hit live, yeah.
Loki, I was
29,
like 40 seconds behind.
28, 27, 26, 25, 24,
just
23. Cool. All right. Spint has taken down Knife. Spint's just going to be playing Sojourn. Just taking hit scan responsibilities here. Ram, Sim, Sojourn, Juno, Kiri. A decent looking comp, but Zeta are going to go pretty much toe-to-toe with a Sim Bastion of their own. Spint walking all the way up here. Full rail ready to go. Going to take off Violet's head as well. Sharp start for Spint.
Oh, God. Not what I want to hear. Sharp start for Spint. No. Full
sharp start for checkmate.
Zeta division. Lock in. Shu's playing Kiri even when he doesn't have to, it feels like at this point. You know, we're playing Kiri Wu Yang. Like we're not UV in the boys. Like we got something else in us. Alright, Spint gonna finally miss a rail here after a minute and a half. Baff. And it's time for another push. Snare comes down in main. The push is on. The Kitsu's available for Shu. Throws it out actually into the back of the ramp. Oh, big punches for Burner. He has... Yeah, doesn't even need to use them.
Yeah, there's a clock on the high ground from Spint here. They're hoping for a trade. Can't even secure one, though. He's going to try and slide out and live as they stabilize. The Ray comes down, but Spint dies. That's not what happens. Annihilation in. A flip attempt comes through from Zeta Division. Someone's found one in the back. He needs more tail end of the Ray. Someone's going to find more. The Ram guy finds the trades. They all managed to die on point, but this recontest is still going to be a little bit strained.
It's like 90 minutes today to simulate your daily experience, Hunter. Oh. Well, I appreciate you working in solidarity with me, Double Art. It's a great way to be. All right, spin in main, stepping up. Already Burner has to take things slow, waiting for his team to respawn. Symbol comes out though, and they're trying to push off that proper. He's in deep, but he's getting punched out by Ram Guy. Burner's going to take down Checkmate. He still has the Annihilation. He doesn't even need it though. Shoes traded.
Spin's found 2 kills in this, actually.
He needed it.
It's just knife and shoe every time, isn't it? Just regardless of a comp, regardless of a situation, just always liable to do a little late fall over. Now, second point for Zeta Division. Attack, going forward. Ooh, a little match chat. What are we seeing?
Ooh, leak of the countdown.
Just a countdown. Ooh. Didn't know they did countdowns in Korea. Who could have guessed? Clock from Knife, he's swinging the corner. Oh my god, he's killed the backline. Cheeky collat from Knife, and this snowball's going to keep on going.
Falcons falling to bits, or so that's the narrative that I choose to preserve. All right, keep it pushing now. No contest on the second point. I know there's about 100 more meters on that second point, but I reckon we can do it. I'm feeling optimistic. TP top, 5-man snare for Ram Guy. Oh, Propper's punched out and Shu misses the Suzu. Knife finds Checkmate. It's still doable here, 4v4. Burner, where is he?
He's in. They're trying to hold close still as well. Someone's going to come deal with him, and he's just going to lose his head. They've not got the cart close enough to actually cap it out of this, so Zeta are going to have to give the space. And alright, stabilization ends up working out, and now they can get the good hold on the high ground, difficult walk up, everything like this, and they've got plenty of ults for the next fighters too. Falcons, more than Zeta have, and they're going all the way to shoot him in spawn.
All the way to spawn now. Someone holding up the hands as he sits above on the high ground, waiting a little bit longer for Zeta Division to swing out. Zeta start making that hard cross out in the open, but it's actually Falcons conceding the space for free. Knife's going to get the better of Spin yet again. John hit scan. Spin a little bit less experience with it. Out comes the Annihilation for Ram Guy, but he's getting beamed in main. The heals are good. Proper Shu dead again. Shu traded inconceivable. And Zeta Division, not enough. Just not enough. Never enough.
That's a pretty positive trade, though. Kitsune Rush for Shu, 3 ultimates out on the side of Falcons. I think ultimately still happy with that trade. Couple of minutes left, as you can see, Spin being very sneaky, walking to this top right area with Overclock. They know they don't have the ults to win a front-to-back fight here, Falcons. So they're going to use the Symbol to try and mitigate and hold their ground as best they can. Give time for Spin to win. Oh, they go. They catch him underneath, but there's still a shield available. Is Spin going to go behind? He sort of messes up the slide. Oh, a little bit early with that. When he goes for it, he takes down Violet. It's a one-for-one trade, but it takes the Ray away. A bit awkward. I don't know if this really favours them at this point. Zeta Division still want to push. Burner's going to drop the Annihilation. Symbol out in response from Checkmate. Going to try and mitigate that Overclock. Knife's going to slide in. No one to find. Burner has died during this Annihilation. So it all works out for Falcons nonetheless. Not a pretty start, but it's a pretty finish. And they can force Zeta back once more.
Zeta not able to close this one out. Burner's made the executive swap. Hamuel goes inside, taken down by turrets and beams galore. Knife finds another trade. Burner's back on the Malga now, going to shout at the devil. Taken down. Watch, he's dead to the turret. He's done.
Checkmate, last man standing. And Falcons will get the hold for now. Welcome. 40 seconds. Zeta Division, one more attempt. They've got Symbol, they've got Ray. The ults are good for it. Falcons are 30% off theirs, and it's Kitsune Rush and Annihilation, which should not be as powerful as these, especially when you factor in Shu's going to have a Kitsune Rush by the time all these ults come online. So Falcons might need to crash out. They've still got the Tracer. They're just going to try and kite this first one as well. Stomp will catch someone, but he gets away. Symbol to keep going. They don't have the Kitsune Rush yet. They have to deal with this Reaper behind. Fielder with the Kitsune Rush now, but Chio is already dead. Looking for a chance to respond to this one, Falcons. Someone is so low, he doesn't have the Annihilation. He's going to go down. The payload's moving, and seems an odd decision from Fielder not to throw it in there.
Just holding on to it for later. He wanted to see the third point. He wanted to keep the series competitive and make sure it goes long. TP up top now for Proper as Zeta Division. They have another crack at this. The third point, they have only the Kitsune Rush right now. Falcons have Kitsu. They've got a rush. Kitsu comes out in the choke right now. They're going to push through the choke for this one, but Proper's already beamed. Checkmate. Violet's traded Annihilation, scrapping it out. No supports online, but that's for both sides. And Zeta Division, they of course have that much better spawn.
Why are we pulsing his Spin?
Yeah,
he's on fire, he's burning, he lives. Someone's going to go Mauga just to come back fast, or is he going to have a full walkout on this one? I think he's doing a full walkout. All right. Low on time now, Zeta, after a big hold on second. Simwall, Ray available for Falcons, Cage for Burner, but for Cage, you can't really win a fight versus a Ray in a cage. Now they're going to come in, crash out from someone as they look for a push. Someone's just flipped the map with the rest of Falcons here. TP onto the high ground, someone needs help on point. Simwall will be out, Ray out as well. They're just going to drop a Cage, but Simwall and Ray, a Blossom is just going to get eaten alive in all of that. Knife goes down and Spint's able to pounce on the back line. So, 19 seconds left. The payload isn't that far away. They're actually going to stagger out the Sim here as well, which is a painful one for Proper. He has the Sim wall. He might just have to use it before he dies. He tries to TP out, but will go down. They're close to getting the touch now, but they are low on ultimates, and they're pushing into the spawn. Spint is all over this Juno. Violet is in big trouble right now. Full pocket coming his way, but there's a pulse bomb available, and he just won't get off Violet's case. Another TP back as well. Shoes come to help, but Burner's died on point during all of this. Pulse bomb just thrown out. Maybe they finally dealt with Spin, but they still need to keep the touch going. Full beam for Checkmate. He's got a bigger beam than Proper right now. He's TP'd into the back to get the kill. Shoes in big trouble. Down he goes. Falcons will return to the point, clean this one up, and that will be a hold on third.
Oh, if this goes to 5, man. If this goes to 5...
That's got 5 written all over it.
Don't say that. Don't say that. It's got full hold written all over it. Right? Right?
Right? Right. This guy's in trouble. Spin just carrying. I mean, it's another map where someone actually looks pretty good.
Just another one. Still loses, though. Full held. 6 map banger. Mystery 6th map unlocked. Torment mode.
There's the Collat again.
Can we listen to iShow Speed World Cup? I don't know why.
Alright, really doable here. And that's not what we're gonna hear, but it's really doable for Falcons in this situation. Just need a good attack, a good snowball. Scoreboard, looking pretty good. Chio on a 21-6, 15-4 for Fielder. Zeta Division going to be starting on Kiri, Juno again, Sim, Sojourn, Ram, so very similar look. We'll see if Team Falcons actually want to try anything different, or if they'll just be quite happy to do the same. Maybe the Wu Yang goes quite nicely here compared to the Juno, but we'll see what they commit to. Looks like it will just be Ram for now. Spin, gets the headshot onto the Ram, we'll take the free ult charge. And they're just going to walk out. Spin, going Farah actually, maybe.
A little Farah swap out for Spin. Love that one here for them. Team Falcons now poking through main. Double tap onto the Sojourn. Slide back. Huge damage on Prop in the open. He has to be careful. Ram form timing comes out for Burner, but he's only blocking. You can see someone he knows Burner's in trouble. He's getting those back shots. He starts blocking the back line, telling him to push Bernie. Bernie, when his form expires, he gets the shield. Actually, he lives. Maybe. Potentially.
Yeah.
He lives. Oh my god. So close. But Zeta Division, look how much space they have to concede for this one. They want to swing again. Rail is charged. Eyes on the skies right now. Oh.
Big damage onto Proper now as well as they turn to deal with a Symmetra. Spin will finish the job on that one. They need to pocket someone through this, but they've got the numbers, they've got resources. Burner is trying to walk out of this one, but he ain't getting out of this one. Realizes he has to die on point. And Falcons, full speed ahead, trying to connect these rockets. Oh, Violet is so low. Fielder can't find for fadeaway dink. And now, Violet's taking a little walk forward here. They're still trying to scrap it out like they might have ideas of going for this, but it's such a hard touch, so they're just going to take the high ground instead. Smooth first point for Falcons.
5 minutes. It's a second hold. It's a second hold. It's got second hold written all over it. Spin poking up on the high ground now. TP goes down. They push forward. Snare is already down in main right now. Burner's trying to swing for it. Kitsu's out for Shu as well. Burner's going to take checkmate early on, swinging for the fences. Push continues. There were no ultimates ready for Team Falcons there. They're going to get some later kills still, but hard to push around that corner because you start getting double angled by those who respawn. Falcons cap and delay Unter's nap. Falcons cap and delay Unter's nap. Oh.
Push forward to spawn here, Zeta Division. Got that ult online a little bit before, but now Falcons have everything. Symbol comes out, space swing the corner. Ray, but shoot dies in for Ray, but torpedo swing the annihilation. The combination there for Ray and the torpedoes, the annihilation. Just absolutely one-shot Zeta Division inside that Ray. Huge combo, and they have been absolutely deleted. Now Falcons trying to play for the snowball, but this ult situation looks way more reasonable. It's going to be Kitsune Rush and Barrage versus a Sim Wall and Annihilation. So it's up to Spin to find an unorthodox spot here for this Barrage, catch someone off guard. Otherwise, Zeta's ult should be better. Oh, Knife's just died on the walkout.
Knife's just pre-fighted. Burner's found a pre-fight trade. Proper, he has wall. Burner uses Annihilation as well. Proper dies, doesn't use the wall. Burner's getting beamed. Spin pops the Barrage in the corner. Burner's going to duck away from that one. But Violet gets behind the wall. It might just work. How is Spin still alive?
Someone's in there.
Wait, has someone fed his brains out?
Oh, I don't know. Burner's found a trade, actually. He's managed to stabilize. They haven't turned kill.
Crazy.
How have Falcons not found kills? Knife is going to slide in, and it's Falcons backing it up. Spin just seemed like a little bit lost there as well. Felt like he had a great opportunity to carry the fight and do big damage, but not able to. And now Zeta, they walk forward, they clean everything up, and it's a huge reset for Zeta.
Big reset for Zeta here. No recourse. TP back, Fielder now towards the spawn side. Chio dead late, Spin dead later. Second point hold. Can you feel it brewing? I can feel it brewing. All right, Zeta Division now back in control and in a much more comfortable position ult-wise too. They have double support ultimate, they have clock, they have a long angle with which to fight, a high ground to kite back to. All coming up, Zeta. All coming up, Zeta. Overclock in spawn and a slide in. You fucking psycho. True TP Suzu'd that and killed himself. No way.
Cool. What do you mean, no way? That's like the most shoe. Alright, they've traded Clock for Annihilation, which isn't the worst trade overall, but Proper can't afford to die late here. Violet is going to die late here. TP back from Proper, so he might just about be okay. But I don't think they can touch either way, especially without the Sim, with the Sim all the way out. TP on cooldown. That's second point. 3 minutes 50 seconds. Super winnable, 5-map banger. He's upset about that.
I'm upset about that.
Delay the nap. TP high ground for Proper. They're going to take it. Oh, into a meat grinder here. Symbol Ray immediately. Huge torpedo swing again. They're trying to commit to it. Chio dies on this one as they swap position. Someone's still punching away. 3v3 right now. Looking for Shu in the backline here. Spin is on his case. He takes him down. Falcons will clean this one up. Burner has to die on the payload here. They're going to play for a recontest. Burner's going to buy him as much time as possible. They have a Sim Wall and an Annihilation for this recontest. Falcons, Kitsune Rush, close to a clock, close to their Annihilation. You see Knife going on to the main now as well. Extra sturdiness, extra durability to try and hold. But they've got to get the touch, and they've got to worry about Falcons on this high ground. So, real tough situation, all things considered. They're going 3 on point now as well. They're going to drop down. Sim Wall might have to be early. TP flips. Sim Wall comes out. They try and push into main here, but Proper, he might have found Chio in the back. Fielder goes forward with a Kitsune Rush. Annihilation out. Someone now has a later Annihilation. Proper is died behind. Here's the Annihilation. 2-player advantage. Violet with a single trade, but Burner's Annihilation has expired. Falcons have the numbers. They've got the Annihilation. They don't have the clock, but they don't need to worry about that. Falcons tie us up. 2-2, 5-map banger.
I gotta claw myself back up.
What's happening? You're slumping?
Sadgate Panda gave me money.
You're slumping?
Sadgate Panda. Thank you for the 5. Thank you for the surrogate fists as well, Anthony. We're so close. A first time meow from OMWN.
Are you ready to lose to Mexico on Sunday? Don't need to be ready for that, because it's literally not happening. Have 3 minutes of ads, Mexico fan.
Going to China. Are you streaming the EU and NA games in 5 hours? Yep. Yep. Yep.
How are Falcons already qualified?
Yes, another first
they did it.
now.
They did it for all the teams. Like all the 25 winners got an invite back to defend their crown.
Does the stream say that it's been going for 18 hours? That can't be right, Parker, dude. I'm raiding. Ritzy, I'm gonna raid on August.
What's the point in playing then? Prize money. Prize money, get a cheeky career title, an extra $2,000. Plus, what else are you doing, you know?
Thanks, Jazz. Couldn't agree more, Thigh Sleeves. Could not agree more.
She'll make it pissed. You do both things.
Jake.
Merritt's just lying. What if he's not lying of like, I ain't playing this weekend. Slamming the door on his own thing.
Morning, Punky. When does Violet play Alari?
Never anymore, really.
If he ain't playing it here, he ain't playing it anywhere.
Wasn't it just his birthday? Yeah, but maybe the two things are connected, you know? Bit more liable to slam your hand in the door when tipsy.
Let's dance it really fast.
All right, good news, everyone. I know people have been asking about it a lot, but the cheeseburger super bad VOD is up now.
Thanks for that. We will all be there.
Finally. It's sorry it took so long, guys. I know. Predictions? All right. Is Faith still on cheeseburger? No, he's on what are they called now? OC Blast?
All rise.
Well, OC Blast was developing younger players, yeah, but they need an old wise head at the back. Brackets. Maybe there's just no other support players. 43-7 for someone here. 24-5 for Fielder. 36-8 for Chio. Can get behind that. Spin and checkmate. Maybe decent scoring maps for him. A shout out to Oxlong? No. Face for nicest guy you played with. Everyone only has positive things to say about Hong Yu. Not always about all of his beats, but as a person. As a person.
Yeah, we non-verbal. What of it? Hey, Dankle. I'm good, Parker.
Nicer than Rack Attack? It's not a competition. It's not a nicest competition. Same boat.
What you getting for dinner, mate? Sleep. 10 and 11. Shoot, goat. Best to never do it.
Is this a shoe trader situation or are Falcons good for it? I think Falcons have been pretty good for it. And no way Hanbin's coming back in now. Hanbin, the bookend. He starts us, he closes us. Who wins for biggest dickhead competition? Wimone?
Hey, what's your opinion on gaming monitor? Do I need to have more than 144 Hz on mine to play Overwatch well? Nah. I know people that have gotten, you know, like top 10 on the leaderboard on a 60 Hz shitbox, so refresh rate of your monitor is probably pretty unlikely to be the constraining factor. It's like a luxury, not a necessity.
Does T1 have a monitor sponsor?
Probably, but Swing will tell me that they sponsor the league team, not me. You know, that's...
yeah, that happens so much on London. Of like, oh wow, we got like a BMW sponsor. Oh yeah, just they didn't want to do the Overwatch team, just the other teams.
You don't. Have the BMW sponsor.
Okay. What about what about Puma though? Right, Puma, that's a pretty good sponsor. Yeah, they also didn't really want the Overwatch team. Okay.
Let's bring it home. Harbin's back in to close it.
The opener, the closer, the human bookend.
The bookend. Everyone loves a bookend. Oh.
Who doesn't love a bookend?
Doors are open. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22.
Just works.
21. Just works. Pin across towards the point already. Burner is playing in main. Harmon is playing on the low ground. Little double ankle created there for Checkers as he can dump some damage in. But the stomp from Burner will take down Fielder. All we needed was John Malga in the server to seal the deal. It's a shame you can't draw on Flashpoint. People wishing on my demise. Like, the first time chat is saying that.
Could have an endless opening point to a point though, you know? Nobody ever caps. An eternal first fight. 5 chances at it.
Good question.
Kitsune Rush available. Kitsune Rush available in a while, but she does have a slight advantage. That Zeta can try and take advantage of. Hold of a choke for now, looking for an opportunity to crash out as they come through. Early TP, but full extermination onto that one. Spin's going to go down as a result as they try and come through this choke. Knife has to duck into the backline. Chio marking that one there, but no good. Fielder's in big trouble now as well. He drops in underneath, but Proper's just going to get all up in his face to finish the kill. Now Hanbin, limited healing, will get taken down eventually. Checkmate's found a trade, but a single trade won't make a difference here, and that's another good fight for Zeta Division. Bit of an ult snowball for this final one too.
Hey, John P. No TM pauses today, okay? No TM pauses whatsoever. 80% in climbing for Zeta Division. They are ready to end it. Or at least that's what I'm begging them to be ready to do. Harmon stepping onto the point right now. Up above, Burner is comfortable and waiting. Kitsu comes out first from Shu. Where? Across the point, it seems Harmon's going to pin back, try to kite this layer out. Catnap comes through. Both Catnaps, actually, but a spree indoors from Proper will find the opening 2 kills. Zeta Division 5v3, ready to close it out. Oh, thank God they 100-0'd.
Spin's going to find a single trade, but nothing doing for that. Zeta will take the first point there. And as much as Falcons did get to their ultimates, it wasn't quite quickly enough. They were already pinned in underneath in a difficult situation by the time Fielder could match that Kitsune rush. So now we'll move on to the next point. Spree committed by Proper as well. So slight ult advantage for Falcons now as Fielder's going to group up with the rest of the team. They'll get control of the choke point first too. You can see Hanbin already holding that one. Keen to take the engage here. We'll actually be going outside. Oh my God, Hanbin's taken so much damage in all of this. They have to Suzu him on the way out and they've missed their engage timing. The flip is good from Zeta. So now Falcons, they've got to rush back to point. No shout for Hanbin as he goes for the pin trade now. Cage is going to be thrown in, spin over top as well, but Hanbin just dies to that. They'd used the Suzu with the shout going outside. So they had no cooldowns for that ult trade. It's just an easy one in the end for Zeta. Pause. Pause. A knife in his heart, that pause. Everyone's looking at Hanbin.
Really?
Really?
Just put it away. This is going to be an 80-minute alien pause. I hope you're ready.
Turns out there was actually been a mistake, and we're going to have to replay the last few of Maps unpause coming through. A sigh of relief. Now,
oh my God.
Zeta did invest 2 ults from that previous fight compared to just for Blossom from Checkmate. So it is ult advantage for Falcons now as they could really do with, I don't know, winning a fight on this new Junk City. Knife's hiding in the corner. They've not checked the corner either, so Spin's going to ride through. Spree over top as well. Takes care of the cat in the back of that cage. They turn around to deal with Knife, so Spin gets 2 with that first. And that's going to be just throwing themselves onto point here, Zeta Division. Happy to take the trade, 2 ults out for 1. And come back with ult advantage another time. They're making a bit of a meal of the cleanup here, but now they can, if anything, actually stagger Burner out a little bit.
A bit of a stagger onto Bernie here. He goes down later than the rest. Zeta Division, they only secure 31% of the cut before the flip comes through. They push back in with a substantial advantage, though, ready to make double support ultimate work. If Falcons can slow down the fight, they will at least have their sub ults to match, but DPS ults just aren't there. Good poke on the rotation here. Gets Knife low, but he won't fall. Pin outside, they're trying to force the issue. Spree from Proper is on. Catnap stuns Proper as well. Violet's gone for his own Catnap, though, and Zeta Division are, of course, going to trade positively here. No surprises at all from the Zeta Optimist. So that should be 75% conceded. 34% at climbing for Zeta. They've got nothing right now, but Cage is around the corner. Fielder didn't Kitsu last fight, though, so he is going to have a Kitsu advantage for this turn. Maybe Zeta, fight outside, bait the Kitsu, then, tuck tail, run back to point. Or just go all the way. Let's see how it plays. JC
no early from Proper, actually. They're going to turn on him as well. They push in for his kill, but Zeta Division team arrive to save him. Kitsune Rush is out now. Faster cooldowns all round, but it's Fielder who dies first, but the Kitsune Rush will be triumphant eventually. They're going to try and get out of this one. Oh my God, a spin round the corner. Feels overkill from Checkmate. Just a little bit scared as he walks into all 3 people. But Falcons, they win the fight. They come back into this one. Zeta, as long as they can secure the touch, they'll have a Cage and a Blossom really soon. A pretty overwhelming ult advantage. And they're in a pretty good position to touch already. Look at Chio. He's actually trying to go early. He wants to fight the cat. Takes for one-on-one. Just tries to win it as well. But Violet will get the better of him on that one. TP on. Knife has secured the touch as well. Cage was invested from this. And that will be Zeta recapping it this time. And a late kill onto Fielder when I don't think they can touch either way. But that's 2 rounds in a row now for Zeta.
Yeah, I mean, look, Chio, just don't take that fight. You're not that guy. You are not going to be beating Violet as his own game. The cat fight in the sky, just not your forte. Checkmate, swapping over to Bastion now. So it's Cat Bastion versus this Malga Reaper composition. We'll see if this plays. We've seen a lot of this on New Junk City, the swaps, the spinning top in the sky. Knife dead to me. He's dead to Bastion.
Can we stop? Catnap's actually huge from Shio. Counter Catnap comes out. Cage is going to land on that Catnap bow, so they are all trapped in this one. Spin or hit.
Thanks,
The spree. Clean everything up. And can we just stop flying knife around with his Blossom? Has it worked once?
0 times, but one of these days it's going to play so well with the focus groups. Knife is going to swap and match the Bastion here. So we are back into an all too familiar mirror right now, and it's just a question of who can win the aerial battle. Forms exchange, Checkers is low, Angle keeps on shifting around, Checkers is dead first, Field is in huge trouble, Sprint is dead. Oh, hallelujah, this could be the end, this could be the final point. Drops acquired, clap. Oh, beautiful city boy. I'll see you in 5 hours for North America.
Not looking good for Falcons at all now, as they have to play retake into this. Kitsune rush advantage for Shu, spree for proper 2. Even the fights Falcons are winning, they're spending big in all of them. Atmosphere of tension a little bit as with some of the assault usage. They'll come back through. Kitsune rush available for Shu though, so we have to be so careful about committing. Shu can just pull the trigger. Now, looking for their opportunity. Zomp comes in, this will pull the trigger now for Shu, and Hammond's just going to get one shot out of that one as well. Maybe the plan was just to take it fast and pray. They at least force the Kitsune rush out, and they'll have one of their own as an advantage in the next fight. The Falcons out of chances now.
No chances remaining. 55% for Zeta Division. Proper burner. Both ults in hand. Knife close to the bombs. Falcons, they just don't have it yet. If they play slow, they will be so strained. And look at this striking run in spawn. Checkmate. He's completely caught off guard. He's booped by Violet. Somehow, Knife misses those shots. Shu gets traded first because, of course, he fucking does. Bombs inside. Catnap out to Violet. Now hits the stun onto Harmon. But Burner's dead regardless. In Zeta Division, a meal is being made right now. It's a 2v2. It's proper Violet versus Spin Chio. Oh, no, it's Spin Fielder, actually. But Violet, of course, he wins the scrap. Proper going to the point now with Violet. The flip goes through Chio. He's somehow stolen that one through. So there's more legs on this.
Checkmate's coming back. Tracer just trying to come back as quickly as possible. Back onto Reaper. Another touch. Bombs coming through from Knife as well. They need one more touch out of this one. Gonna throw themselves on it. They get it just in time. Cage out. Checkmate's in big trouble. Fielder is with him, but he can't save his life. And there's just too many ults at the end here for Team Falcons. They will finally fall. A 3-0. A dominant New Dunk City. And Zeta Division win the series 3-2.
Alright, see you, EMEA.
See ya. Get a good rest. Bit of an underwhelming ending there. Ooh. China time. China. Is it lunchtime? What was it, 12:30? Feels pretty lunchtimey, doesn't it? What do I want? Where are we? He's finishing off. Sleepy Max. Yeah, I mean, I think big picture, it's still kind of a positive for Falcons, really. I know they're on the wrong side of it, but no merit. Not had a great stage so far either. This probably feels a lot better than it could have been, really. 31-4 for Bernard, so hopefully he's still scoring big. 29-3 for Violet. These guys are just points machines. Even Shu, I think, probably scored pretty well across this one. Alright, let's mute this and get eyes on China. I think I might go... I need to go check my washing's done, and then maybe rustle up some food as well. So let me end the VOD here too, if anyone was waiting for that. Or maybe I'll leave it like 5 minutes, just so it's no spoiler in the VOD. Alright, where are we in this one? JDG are 2-0 up, and it looks like that's about to become 3-0 as well. Alright, yeah, let's go rustle up some food. I think maybe I like a little quiche and salad. That seems like a reasonable lunch to have. Quiche and salad. Give me a sec. I think I need to... Thank you, ST. Oh.
然后自己的这个迪瓦的限制能力又有限，他打西格玛不敢顶正面，瑞希他也不是特别的敢带着队友往前冲，他的限制最好的可能还是天上飞的法老之音。对，但是如果自己这边起火打不出来的话，比较头疼。一颗石头有砸到迪瓦， 100血叫灵活，缪特同时直接把一代带走了。
是的，
篮球较大，这个角度能收吗？不行。
哎呦，回手一剑啊！来看一下后续的一个收割，冷萨也倒地。那这样的话 ，AG 也是在这一个轮次无功而返。
其实我觉得前面九朵说一句话非常对，就是选这种轻图，首先看的是自己的熟练度。我其实在考虑的点就是，你如果说真的有所准备，那我觉得我们要看到的就是 AG 这边的集火的效率，他们的有没有什么自己研究出来的新的东西，但其实没有看到，
换了，
反而对面其实 JD 就是一个抱团阵容，加一个前面牛仔战抽，我把这个小美换成法老之音。我就打 poke， 大家一起抱团。你如果没有太好的集火效率的话，你就打不过来。
而且这个点位卡的是真难受。我们说迪瓦就在地上，你看又吃链又吃石头，然后终于是找到对方技能的 CD 冲过来，看一下这一波，
这不能收，这不行啊！
结界啊！
对，火箭弹幕想救人，救的还不错。迪瓦这个时候被打死了，李哥也阵亡，但是这边李哥有炸掉一个 monk， 残局还能打的，
但是
西格玛怎么办？
状态太好了。
是的。
但不过有2个人已经绕到了后点，这会不会是一个伏笔呢？看看要不要管，因为如果要管的话，你的前点压制肯定是要放掉，对吧？
耳朵的人小心哦。
现在绿灯啊
，OK，
绿灯行，
这个地方还是要放啊，位置 AG 反转要更加快一些。GD 选择放一点。李哥，现在2楼这个口啊黄灯了，
这个
密出3口。
这个图的2楼有那么好待吗？其实我在想一个问题啊，
主要2楼的空间，它的这个视野都相对比较小。
对。
被滚到了！李哥再吃一颗石头，还好有铃铛，但是挡了第1波之后，第2波怎么办呢？矩阵可能没有特别的多，队友赶紧过来做一下拆火。这波找到对面的瑞希，没有保住瑞希，看那个也已经阵亡，非常漂亮的一波反打。但是菠萝有做1个击杀不太够，因为自己家 Roxy 前点也已经阵亡了。
你看迪瓦在走钢丝啊，
但没办法呀，他不上的话队友是压不过去了。
对，
而且你这个阵容就是要去打集火的，
没什么问题，时间只剩下20秒。
哎呦，这个距离还有点远啊。
最后一波。
但自己这边有湖，菠萝换了一个堡垒过来，
堡垒吗？
这最后是一条直线，他想在堡垒在这个位置做更多的一个压迫，
但是没有辅助技能，看看堡垒能不能活下来是一个问题啊。
我要看一下 Monk 能不能把自己的湖打出来。
对，先给个灵活，冰墙隔得不错。
脉冲炸弹没有命中，赢了有台车边在找目标。
哎呦，这个
没有人来，迪瓦起飞，
抬起来了。迪瓦没有换甲下来之后，看看能不能收的机甲收掉了。
那感觉这边的 AG 有点难了，
而且反手一个灵狐菠萝直接开做输出是杀的裂空。
这个灵狐加堡垒的火力啊，这真的是
没有任何人挡得住。
我的怒火倾泻而出。
那最后是一个逼残。
对，我其实觉得 AG 拿出来这套阵容，或者说选这张地图，他们打进攻方，也只有在最后的倒数第2波团，这个才打出来了一波正儿八经的强激活体系。
对，
本来他这个迪瓦其实就会比较头疼对面的瑞希跟西格玛的双控。你这一波如果被控，你铃铛是必交的，那么你的进攻的集火容错率会变得非常低，
对
吧？如果你打不死，你可能就没办法给对面去打消耗了。这是 A 点啊，这波
那个 B 点前点压的太难受了，因为拿的是迪瓦，打的又是西格玛瑞希，
头上还有一个法老之音，我都忘了。
对，而且刚好其实打的一个残局，也有2兄弟绕过去了，绕到后点去了，所以在这样的一个时间点的时候，对于 AG 来说真的是最好的机会把这个前点给过了，但确实时间剩的也不多了。
对，
看一下数据 ，AG 的整体数据并不是特别的理想。
AG 从他们的选的阵容来讲，我觉得更多的可能还是确实想去打集火，因为利用自己的可能
还在低嘛。
对，我们想的就是说，你选这张地图，你拿这套体系，那么你一定是对于这套体系的集火，你有特别的安排。比如说，我从这个点位进攻，从那个侧线绕过来，你可能不知道不熟，我就能打你个出其不意。
对。
但其实对面就这么抱团站在一起，我就这么抱团站在一起，你来呗，来了我给你控制，我就接着打。
那防守的话也是掏出了西格玛、死愿小美的一个组合。辅助线的话，我们要注意，冷萨拿的是猫咪。这个猫咪在正面看看能做多少事情了。
飞天猫，这个位置得小心对面黑百合哦。感觉菠萝这个是瞄着天上飞的单位来的。
黑百合看看给的压力怎么样喽？
他只要站在正面，飞天猫就不敢打。
牛兔是把西马给拉到了后点，那现在 Roxy 在点里面了已经。
这波压力很大，再给他提上来。
再上来吗？哇，那你前点落位的人哇，好难受，李哥。
这一波我反而觉得 JDG 是不是安排过的呀？
你看李哥好难受，但牛兔倒地哦，一枪。
正面抓了一个timing点，想过来吃，没有吃到这个血包。冷萨有单车的菠萝在点里面看这波残局出的怎么样？李哥再补掉 Carnegie， 残局里面 Roxy 还在做击杀，但这个返场近距离 进攻方阵太近了 ，Roxy 还在杀，有石头 ，Roxy
站到了最后，
哦，哇哦！而且说实话，如果他就算没有
战术，我说实话打的是真好，
我真感觉是 JDG 有做准备，你懂吗？
对，
飞天猫给提过去，你处理脸上的处理不了这个黑百合，这边开始要拖时间，小美冰箱已经交过了，冰箱也已经给了，铃铛已经所有技能全部交完，打残局拼肉搏，血线已经崩掉了，星马没了。哎呦，
没什么问题。那你知道我刚刚想到了什么画面吗？OWL 决斗士队的国王大道啊，一个黑百合挂在家里，所有人全部去拉点，就刚刚那一瞬间，真的很像。
其实我觉得大家，
我觉得思路就是一样的，对吧？
让你把选择题留给你嘛，毕竟你这个也不是强结火体系，你敢放我的这个黑百合的正面狙，那你就看我，你就赌我狙不狙得到呗。A 点拿下来之后啊，看一下两边能量情况。今天手上的牌要相对来说更加多一些。
This one doesn't feel. This one's about to be over, isn't it? I feel like I missed a whole lot of nothing. OWCS. China.
现在大招团，
飞天猫进场，这个地方是没有砸到，是来自于 Mewtwo 的大招。猫猫姐。
Alright, bit of quiche salad in play. Can you see? Quiche salad. I got a bit of hummus as well. Doesn't necessarily go, but it's nice, isn't it?
BDG 交了几个？大家数一下，1、2、3个，4个，算上这个飞天猫呢，交了4个，而 AG 只交了1个壶。
对，就是全给了，是不是有点奢侈啊？哎 ，Kennedy 有研究啊？
有研究吗？真有研究吗？感觉这不会出人啊！神秘出3口，
万一出了不就赚了？
还真是。
Goes with anything.
侧面冷萨杯看到了，有人在房顶，还好跑掉了。
AG 现在得小心啊，技能要稍微控制来。Roxy 先收一个隐身，同时伊泽汉交大招进场，但自己状态不是特别的好。在离哥的隐秘乱流也收到2个人啊。
这一波伊泽汉是真的差点啊！
对，这一波我真替 AG 捏了一把冷汗。
伊泽汉就好像就一点点血。拿起来了，而且后续的引乱流取得了很好的效果，没问题。那也确实因为这波 AG 大招也多 ，JDG 在上一个轮次大招交完了嘛。
这波冷萨有苗苗杰。其实现在我觉得对 AG 来讲，尽量要去避免团前减员啊。今天这个情况出现的会比较多一些啊。
这个
抢走了不错，
这猫咪冲在最前面。
这个时候盾是碎掉了，技能也交了，这个石头命中。推盾这边盾好了，飞天猫进场。
好，猫姐效果怎么样？拖了谁？
拖了一个
白拿破死愿，那确实。
我就干了。
对，这波选择直接后退，同时的话前点给了一个强做拉扯。
An improbable hold, but improbable is not impossible.
这个位置可能对面如果有技能，你可能走不掉喽。飞天猫交大招，这波拉掉离哥回家了。
来看一下这个激活能不能打掉啊？
Oh my god！
打出来了 ，Roxy 补上最后一击，那这样的话防守方没有西格玛，这边只能拼了。
哎呦，我说实话，觉得有点太过于盛大，这样子就开始换人头呗，对打1对1有个盾。最后一个人。
Yeah, we've only seen little bits of China, but people have been saying Rox is good for it.
还有一波机会，但是这一波机会的话，就看大招效率怎么样了。我说实话，从这个大招来看的话，我觉得 AG 应该是没有了。
对，
空前绝后大危机，再说一遍 ，AG
空前绝后吗？
是的，但是以乱流交互加以暴风雪，感觉确实顶不住啊。
先交灵狐，我们来看一下。
哎，车得卡车。
隔断的不错，
哎，
这一个，
哎，不给砍死了，这波带局长，暴风雪，自己被冻住了，后手引力乱流抬起来，空中补掉伊内汉，落地射掉一个残局，做不了太多的事情。铃铛交完之后，飞天猫也抓不了自己家的物子过去，那这样子，我们恭喜 JDG 3比0带走。
Yeah, winner qualifies. This is upper bracket though, so it's winner qualifies, loser loser goes to the lower bracket. But I don't think the lower bracket's until tomorrow. I think we're going to play one more game, but it's going to be the upper bracket. So it should be JD versus Weibo next.
先试一下呗。
这个真的是双刃剑，因为你其实选出来之后，你会发现 JDG 哇怎么办？你熟练度比我更高。
其实我们不谈其他的，我就觉得就是从一个我们从第三人的视角来看的话，就是我如果这张地图我熟练度确实不高，那我就选择一个相对来说。
As a Mexican knows nothing about football, how likely would you say? It's probably like, what do you give it? Like 35% chance Mexico win? Mexico have a few things, like they got, it's like a high altitude stadium, which I think their players are probably a bit more used to. They got like kind of a home field advantage because they played in the stadium a lot as well. So it should probably be a pretty tough atmosphere, but England, you know, player for player, just have a lot of better players. But what's happening a lot in this World Cup is, maybe it's just a modern football thing. Most of the time, the games end up being a little bit lower scoring, and the lower the score in any sport, but also in football, the lower the scoring, the more the variance, you know?
因为还有我们的这个决赛嘛，胜者组也好，还是说最后的决赛也好，我觉得这个可能也是让 JDG 提前把自己的这张新地图的准备暴露了出来，对吧？所以后续如果说不管再去面对到，就因为待会儿还要去打微博 gaming， 再去面对到微博 gaming，
Free shares for Ramirez
的话，这张地图是不是要去做一些考量，做一些这个战术不一样的一些布置，包括后续和这个败者组杀上来的队伍，如果说还要再去面对到 JDG 的话，
那我觉得今天这场比赛结束之后啊 ，AG 就不要考虑刚刚结束的这场比赛了，他们应该要做的是好好去备战明天的比赛。来看一下这场地图的一个数据情况。
Have they been a good team? I think a couple. I mean, yeah, I mean, 87 and 2. A lot of those will just be friendlies and against weaker countries and all of this, but a record's still a record, right? Even if it's not the most impressive teams, it feels good to play in a stadium that you normally win in, you know?
小技能套得更好，节奏会更好一点。
明显能感觉出来这一套体系 ，JDG 打得更加熟练一些。
我觉得主要还是在这种奇袭的战术方面，能不能给对方就是当头一棒的那种感觉啊？就你突然看到这一套阵容，你如果处理不过来的话，其实是很难受的。
相对来讲 ，JDG 已经是比较名牌的一个阵容了。他们其实今天这张地图也没有做太多的一个变化，对吧？我们其实这个阵容已经看过了。先拿小美不行换法老金。 然后 AG 的话呢，他就是在面对到对面这套体系的处理的并不是特别的干净，然后在大招效率上也是不是特别的好。那再说多一点的话，就是团签阵亡有点多了。
Belgium are good on paper, but often not good in practice. That's kind of their thing as a country lately. So I reckon USA got a real good chance of going through. It's the same, obviously. Balogun is going to be suspended for that game. I think he's a real key player for USA, but I think they got a real chance of going through.
我们刚刚虽然说没有推到后面，就前面这一段已经看到了很窄，非常窄，很多的拉扯动作全是飞天猫来做。
Let's have a look. Maybe this is my camera's kind of in the way. Get out of the way, me. There we go. Give him a corner. Give him a corner. Just fuck up. There we go. You can see my shoulder, but that's my best shoulder anyway.
那 AG 要去跟 JDG 继续打这种正面的 poke 体系，我觉得 AG 现在确实会比较头疼。
那这场比赛结束之后呢，就是JDG在胜者
Something like France, Morocco win.
AG 的话将会和 SV 在明天的比赛当中去决出最后一张通往
USA
OWCS 的门票。
I think Norway could really beat Brazil, honestly, but no, Norway's little favourites. England. Argentina. I don't think Switzerland are actually good for this. Something like that. It's ruined for me as well, Ritzy. It's ruined for me as well. I can't see it. How scared are you of Mexico? I mean, not any more scared than I would be for like most opponents, really. Whenever you get, it's the same thing as TM. Oh, I'll put it in Overwatch terms. It's the same thing as TM versus OWCS tonight. I think there's no reason TM shouldn't feel confident against OWCS. The scariest thing is that it is just an elimination game. So there's always just we can't afford to fuck up type of stuff. Like, even if you say, oh, TM are going to beat Alcad, they beat him 9 out of 10 times. But what if it's that one time, you know? And that's kind of how I feel about like England will beat Mexico more times than they won't. But what if it's one of those times they don't? Winning the whole thing, it's gotta be France, right? Everyone else has had like we had a draw against Ghana, not you know, like took us a while to get going, I think, for like at the Congo. Brazil have dropped a game, Spain have dropped a game. Everyone's sort of shown moments of vulnerability. Even Argentina got dragged into a dogfight the other night. So now the only team, I think France have kind of just smashed everyone, if I remember right. And their team's so good. This team's just so outrageously good. Yeah, they've actually not. They won every game by a 3-goal margin. Shit. Shit.
我觉得首先啊 ，Roxy 确实今天打得很好。对，就是你看离哥第3张图那个霓虹枢纽，他很尴尬，他无论是一开始用海灾也好，用 Diva 也好，啊 MVP。
Alright, taken by Agra. Is that like a?
是他只要是用机动坦。
Is that the thing? I feel like I've never been at high altitude. Has anyone ever done like a high altitude hike or something?
如果没有办法及时给到铃铛，那是要直接死的。那就算是给了铃铛 ，OK， 那你没铃铛了，对面还有铃铛，你也是很劣势。所以说整场比赛。
Oh yeah, Senegal was free too. Why is that game not on here?
这个点打得很惨，但是如果你要不拿机动坦，
Oh, they're hiding it. That was still 3-1.
对，今天对位打得也很好。
Oh yeah, 3-1, but they didn't score until the 66th minute.
拿 Diva， 但是阵容被克，对吧？被对面的这个西格玛加上瑞奇阵容克。 回到防守，选择在 T 位打一个。
A lot take it anyway, just for help with the blood flow.
他拿的还是像
That's gonna be one hard match. A good old-fashioned high-altitude sword fight.
拿的还是小美，两边在 T 位的这个抗压上面，肯定是这边离哥的压力更大，因为对面有小美，对吧？本来你跟 这个 Roxy 对位，你就是劣势，因为你的
England's gonna blow it. No, you gotta believe, you gotta have faith.
整个防守，离哥拿西格玛的过程中，还是在他们进攻的时候拿害灾的时候，你会发现离哥的害灾一直追着 Roxy 砍。他打 A 点的时候，他没跳过后排，他全程那个狂月一直在砍 Roxy， 所以我觉得他们跟自己拿。
I'm gonna go. Alright, take care, Hilarium. Get some rest.
就打出来的这个效果是不一样的。
再加上那个飞天猫，对，就他不管拿啥阵容都是拿飞天猫。对，那你说你两边西格玛对打，人家那边是个瑞希，你这边是个飞天猫，那这个也是瑞希那边占优势。
所以表现出来就是离哥这边的猝死率会很高，但是可能我觉得选手的个人能力，我们先摆开不谈，其实阵容上也很多。
Yeah, France so good, really.
前后的一个不对称，在第1张地图当中也是。
You see, there was I don't know how much truth there is. I saw like a thing on Twitter, so I never know how true it is, but about Tukamani going to United or something.
然后还不用卢西奥，还是要使用到飞天猫的这一套。那我们这个现在我们在之后再聊这个问题吧，因为现在赛后采访已经准备就绪了。
You've got 5 hours and 10 minutes until EMEA.
已经不敢说是选手了。
I'm glad to see the Guardian of the Pacific is going back to guard the region as well. That feels important.
锁定了一场这个季后赛巴黎的这个门票啊。那首先第一个问题当然要问到的是霓虹枢纽这张地图，看起来你们这个阵容真的是准备的非常充分，是提前准备过的。你们当时AG 选到这张地图，你们就是已经有预想到吗？对于这个阵容，你们自己是怎么去阅读跟理解的呢？
当时想着他可能会选皇家赛道，但是没想到他选新图，但也准备了嘛，因为
probably like 5 hours
是比较堵的，就是我想赌。
But I'm getting the raid tonight, so I'm gonna be on kind of late, I reckon.
想把毛家这些班留到后面比较长一点的地图去用，所以就在那张图直接搬了他的那个毛家，就他只能在低洼害在西格玛里面选，然后他的迪哥的西格玛就 强度可能没那么高，然后就用一手法拉就逼他只能去玩一些低洼的一些英雄，然后我们地面上的一些瑞希、西格玛就给他的低洼压力很大，就一直逼他去换英雄。
了解了，
逻辑非常的清晰，包括从图1的这个班安路霸，我们当时还有点疑惑，对吧？这样一说就豁然开朗，
留一个班位。那么接下来马上就要对
Yeah, they've got it for playoffs. They have it for playoffs at least, so nice.
明天可能还要打得到，因为无论是
Makes it feel a bit more special.
那
我想问一下卡马教练，就是在对上 WBG 的这个安排方面，今天和明天会不会有一些不一样的准备
Good night, Westy.
因为已经先进 WC 了嘛，然后这一场就是我想就可能准则顺位高一点，就下一场肯定会就是准备的东西基本都会打出来，就打不打得赢就另说了，就先打出来了。
好，是的，其实基本上就是反正进 WC 保底了，就全力争胜就好了。
对
啊，那我这边的问题也是，因为你们上次面对到 WBG 是3-1的一个大比分，赢的是非常漂亮，但是上一场你们是0-3输给了 WBG。那在卡马教练看来，你觉得你们上一场是出现了什么样的问题，或者说跟上一次赢，哪里做的不够好，导致了那一场0-3的失利呢？
失利主要图一其实还比较接近嘛，5-5开，然后图一输的比较可惜，就细节上一些没有做好，就也是因为之前一直是上的 battle 去打的那个破坏球，就最后一周换打低瓦体系，就讲图的时间没那么久吧，就打的没有那么好，然后后面就图二其实前面也挺可惜啊，就想着今天就已经变2-0了，然后后面也不会换版本，就图3就随便先选一下，先打一下吧，就准备后面的，就今天先就不暴露太多东西了。
也是有取舍啊。那我们也是不耽误卡马教练的一个时间了，因为接下来马上还会要再打场比赛。今天赛后采访就到这里啊，非常感谢卡马教练来到我们的赛后采访，再次恭喜你们，拜拜！
恭喜你们，拜拜！
你知道我刚才边听边，我觉得最重要的是啥？他刚才就把我们说的那个怎么针对黎哥那个又说了一遍。那明天黎哥要面对 SV 还有这个事儿啊？
对，就是
We'd beat Team Mexico. What are you saying?
然后 SV 说我记笔记。
说的什么来着？第一把。
What are you saying, Team Lebanon?
对，就是觉得西格玛强度不够。
一共只有Diva还在西格玛、毛加4个，然后
毛加一般，
对，
毛加，
斑毛加
强度不够，然后迪瓦和海在用这个。
Have a drop Salon?
对
I believe so.
上个
Let's have a look.
逼着换，怎么办？
都爆了。
还是喜欢采访。这个
都爆了。
我刚才在那个听的时候，我大脑里有非常多的这个东西在想啊。
Let's have a peep, shall we?
去思考。
相信我。
Yep, still going.
疯狂转的时候 ，SV 的教练
Still going.
因为还给我们解惑了。当时我们觉得。
Sometimes they leave them on for all of China, so you might get them for like a full another game if you want to get in that progress.
结果上了 Roxy 还8输吧，当时我们就觉得
确实是个空班。
对，
然后我们当时不是也反过来刚刚在说 AG 的这个事情嘛，就是对方已经没有去搬你的这个后排的情况之下，你的 DJ 是放出来的时候，但是你拿那套冲阵却依旧使用到飞天猫体系。那 AG 是因为什么样的原因，在3张地图连续的这种情况之下，还是要使用到飞天猫体系，即便没有堡垒的。
Any team close to France? I think Spain, England, Brazil, all in with a chance of Argentina, all within with a chance. But I think France will still be pretty heavy favourites in all of those games.
免费拿门票了，都在备战明天。
这不太清楚，但是我们今天的比赛还没有结束啊，我们今天还有第3场比赛是我们的圣决，由 JD 进到 WBG， 这场比赛应该也会非常的精彩，我们大家一定要锁定我们的直播间，不要走开，我们稍作休息，马上回来。
王者正在聆听，我会堂堂正正的追寻救赎。我的路不会就此终结。你的死和其他人。
They're losing to Norway tomorrow? Shit.